Hello? Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Once again, we're back for some flyage. This time, we're here on VATSIM. We're going to be flying the 737 MAX from iFly from Keflavik in Iceland all the way down to Runway Airport down at the Isle of Man. Now, we were doing some planning for this flight a little bit earlier on, and we're expecting a bit of a tailwind, which is great news, but not necessarily great conditions when we get down to the Isle of Man. There's wind and rain and all the devil knows what, including a windsock that points the wrong direction. It's grand, right? So we had a bit of a brief earlier on. We're kickstarting a little bit earlier tonight because it's slightly longer in the air. It's about just over 2 hours in the air, and by the time we get our aircraft up and running, we have ATC, which is great, so we'll see how we get on from this. We have it looks like the tower is online, and what else do we have? We have approach, and we have a controller at the very top up on center as well, so looking forward to this one. If you guys would like to join along with this flight, I'm on the VATSIM network, so if you want to tag along with Microsoft's what they call their servers, right? We're in Flight Sim 2020 for this. I've changed everything around to make it look like it's 2020. Do you see? But maybe you're just out of practice and you wanted to jump back into some VATSIM. Come on and give it a blast. If you have any questions along the way, I'll do my best to answer them correctly. I might just waffle. Let's be honest, I'll waffle. But we'll land roughly kind of close to what the answer should have been. Do you know what I mean? So it's all going to be great old gas here now. So I've been looking forward to this flight. I've set up my iPad complete with iPencil, Apple Pencil, and that's going to do our writing. Getting very technical now, aren't we? Right, something else I could break, but we'll see how we get on here now in a few moments. So we welcome everyone into the chat. Great to see everyone here again. And jeez, the stream today, lads. It turned out all right in the end, but the start now. I thought the end of grey hair was like, a couple of weeks back, right? A few were grown this morning, but it's okay. We've made it thus far, and it's Thursday. It's like Christmas Eve, the day before Friday. Excellent. And we have a real busy flight tomorrow night with the C-47s for our D-Day commemorative flight. Really looking forward to that one. So who's here in the chat log? Crafty Tigers, welcome back. Hope all is well. The Forgetful Larry is here. Larry, how are the exams going? I hope you're well, dude. Toombs is here. All these streams in a day, you're spoiling us, mon capitaine. Oui, très bien, merci. Brilliant crack, too, Toombs. Fiber Strike is here. He says, how are you, Murph and Fireflies? From Liverpool. Had a great day visiting the city, including the Dock and Goodison Park, home of Everton. Did you get chicken nuggets and a can of Coke? Great to see you, Viper. Toto is here. The Impossible Face, good to see you. P.S. Miranda. Hello there. Again. Great to see you. Dougal McTavish, the chairman. You're very welcome aboard. Malky Mac, welcome back. Filthy is here. How's it going? Hope you're well. Mick Ham, happy Thursday. Hermit Something, a very good afternoon. Out there in the suburbs. Good to see you, buddy. Schutz is here. Hope you're well. I'm grand. My knees aren't, though. I'll save them for the weekend. Oh, the painful knees, indeed. Eamon 1973, good to see you, buddy. Little Trader rambles back. 98 Vulcan, great to see you. Heisenberg, top of the evening to you. He says, afternoon all, FireFly Air, reservation in hand. The Isle of Man, here we come. Yes, it'll be fun, this one. Flying into nighttime, actually. I'm looking forward to this. And you can hear the wind in the background, right? It'll be interesting now to see what happens here. Do you know what I mean? Let's see what happens. But right, Mutley, welcome in, my dude. Jings, right? Gibbo Ireland is in the chat. Good to see you, Gibbo. Gibbo, we need to get you back flying, man. Hope you're well, buddy. I rang Gibbo by mistake earlier, and it's only now I realised he rang me back. I was like, I got a voice message from Gibbo. Hello? It's a voice message. I only got it now. But listen, right, I'm not used to phones anymore. David Bay, very good evening. Super Typhon, Jesus, 31 degrees, Super Ty. Old Veteran 965, good to see you, Scott. Happy Thursday. Hope you're well. Angry Lou is here. APU Inspector, 175 streams in a row. Jeez, thank you very much indeed, man. You're looking well. Naughty Gnome, good to see you, buddy. 7 Celsius here with 98 Vulcan. Jesus. Bellbro is here. VATSIM refresh, lurkage, and listenage for me. It's been ages. Welcome in, Bellbro. Brian is sponsoring Chewy. Correct, Say Intentions, yes, they are. Chewy has joined the Say Intentions group. Spitfire RAF 100. Good to see you, buddy. Where are we at now? Wills 1985. A very good evening to you, Wills. Piku is here. Any news of the Starship? They released a new video today, and He bum dialed me on the jacks. No, I didn't. I genuinely didn't. It was in me car on CarPlay, and you can. It's not important. All that is, I pressed it and said, "Oh Jesus," and then I hung up because I looked at the time, Gibbo. I was thinking, usually that's not a good time to ring you because you know. And then I realised it was pure excitement, right? I didn't know you could do that. You can reorganise stuff on your phone. So, like, rather than just showing everyone's numbers, like, no, here's your number. Right, fascinating. DeRuiter, good to see you, buddy. Commander Balosh is here. Welcome aboard. Just checking out some scenery for the D-Day flight. It still amazes me. Yeah, Retriever Neil, it's awesome. It's awesome. But yeah, the Starship, they released a video. We'll have a look at there later on in cruise. Man alive, it looks class. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get access to it soon. Martin K, good evening. Alson is here. Welcome aboard. I'm changing my number. Jesus. Don't do that. Sure, listen, I'll ring you there some night. Oh, Jesus, I've equipment all over the place, can't reach. Who's here? Look, Uniform Goose. G'day, Goose. Welcome back. Northland Air is here. Happy Thursday. It's your Friday already. Nice. Bat is here. Welcome in. Maple Leaf, good to see you. Where are we at now? We're up here. Look, Timmy Dodd, hello. Is it Thordor? That's a great name, Thordor. Welcome in. Nice to see you fly from Keflavik. Greetings from Iceland. Well, hello from Tipperary. You're looking well. KW94. If you're flying on VATSIM, can I see your plane if I'm just using the Microsoft servers? No, you won't. You'll only see us on VATSIM. Murph, did you get all the rock ships out of your... No, I didn't get the rocket ships. No, I didn't. There's still a few lurking. Most of them are gone now, but you know, I'd be afraid of them. Do you know what I mean? I found the Starship a little bit expensive. Expensive, you say? It's also my Friday, says the Impossible Face. Nice. PH Roy is here. Good to see you, Roy. Hope you're well. Right, we'll do a quick old gonk of what we're going to be covering here tonight as we ramble over to this screen. And there's our 737 MAX or 800 variant sitting here on the ramp for all to see in its fantastic glory that is, right? And what we need to do is not bash your hand now off this contraption you have in front of you. That's going to happen quite a lot. So let's just have a quick look of our flight plan. So everything's oh, hang on, is it filed? Hang on. Let's go up here. Flight plan. We need to change this by, because we're going to go call sign FireFly 235 and go ahead and plan that. Are the times right? Off the block, 8 o'clock. Let's be realistic about it. Call it 1915. Altitude 390. We're going up as high as 390. Let's have a look at that. So airspeed, fuel endurance, we'll probably get about 4 hours. I would recommend extra fuel for go arounds and hanging around and all that jazz. Refile that. That looks good to me. Eastbound, it's going to be odd altitude, so flight level 390. That's an interesting one. Leonardo Da Vinci, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Just ended a flight in the new Beta 7 update from X-Plane, looking really mind-blowing. Just posted a photo. Oh, nice. So this is our VATSIM radar. We can see we've got a couple of FireFly Air aircraft parked up. 301, 003, 972, 235 is me, 322 is there. And we'll zoom out here to see, is anyone airborne? No, we have an easy flight on the way down the road. No, we're looking good. So we have good ATC coverage, and then later on we'll see what happens as we get a little bit closer to Ireland, and then we're going into the Isle of Man. That is the plan for this evening, right? So any changes to weather and whatnot, very quick check out on VentuSky. We're expecting some tailwinds along the way, so if we look at the wind speed, and we'll go up good and high here. So from here we're going to be up to maybe 50 knots now. That's good. Mainly 30s, and as we descend down into Ronald's Way, it'll start calming down a little bit. So that's looking good. I want to have a look at the pressure as well. That's going to be telling us what's happening, and we should be able to displace the fronts as well. So this is current. We're in a low pressure area, so it's like 1,000 or 999 hectopascals, and as we get down a little bit closer, we're actually flying into a little bit of a front. We're getting close to it, but it's all low pressure. There's no major changes. We know there's a Sigmet just kind of up to the northeast of our position. Bit of turbulence there to expect. We'll see how we go during the flight, but I reckon we're going to be grand. Now, this is GSX telling me loading is probably complete. We're going to jump into the aircraft. We have some ground power already on, and we'll just continue on here, getting the rest of the aircraft up and ready. As I said, we're going to fly into nighttime from here. It's beautiful out, as in lovely clear weather that we can see. But we just want to make sure that the rest of our aircraft is indeed up and running. Now we've got 10.3 tons of fuel on board. That'll do me. And we'll go back to our menu here. Terminal charts, that's okay. Airport map, that's grand. System page, we'll go into this. Sim menu, and we'll go onto the ground support here now in a moment. So first and foremost, lads, we'll need to tune into some ATIS to find out what's happening. So the ATIS is, let me see, 128.3. 128.3. 1283. Done anyway. Is the ATIS gone offline? We do have aircraft around us, don't we? Yes, we are connected. Did we turn that down, I wonder? I've no sounds, lads. What's the tower frequency? 1183. 118.3. Let's have a listen. Not hearing anything. Not hearing ATIS. So we'll do the old story. We'll disconnect and reconnect. Come hither. And we shall close and open. Give it a few moments. Connect. Connect. Let's see now. Let's see now.
1830 UTC.
Brilliant.
Wind 360 degrees 21 knots. Visibility 10
Let me know how the audio is, lads.
or more. Scattered at 3,000 feet. Temperature 7. 2.0. QNH 999 hectopascals. 2950 inches. Transition level 75. Advise on initial contact. You have it as Charlie.
Charlie is active.
Keflavik is Charlie. Issued at 1830 UTC. Runway 01 in use. Expect ILS or RNP approach. Runway 01.
Thank you.
Alright, so audio's grand, good stuff. Okay, so we have tower.
I
BI
am on Fairwan, just
KF?
backtrack, I'm coming back.
118.3.
Foxtrot Charlie Yankee 949 Roger, you just spawned on an active taxiway in front of traffic who was about to depart. You can... Okay, tax, and you said you need full length, confirm?
Go ahead and activate this, and we'll go to our departure and arrival. We'll program all this once we get our clearance. Give me a few moments just to let them
Foxtrot Charlie Yankee
settle down.
949, just cross runway 01, turn left, all the way down Echo, and hold short runway 01.
All is looking good back there, looking good back here. Beautiful cockpit, I love this aircraft. Jan Markham, good to see you, buddy.
And he's gone again.
Sounds like they're having fun
Okay,
with someone.
November 3 of Charlie Lima, sorry about that. Are you report when you're ready for departure?
Oh, hang on, need to know my Moby flight.
Absolutely no worries. I'd like to go for full length, number 35 Charlie.
Let's see now, let's see.
Yes, okay. Number 3 of Charlie Lima, in that case, runway 01, clear to cross runway 01, left on Echo, all the way down to hold short 01.
Run.
01
Can we
crossing
get speed?
01,
Yes.
then on Echo, holding point 01, runway, correction number 35 Charlie.
Now we're looking at our charts just on the departures here. There is speed constraints, so 210 will be our maximum, then it's 230. So we just need to watch that, lads, yeah? So we'll put in...
Sierra Echo Golf Lima, will you be ready on...
We'll put in 200 initially, starting off, right? So really good to see you.
And you were able to Sierra 1, confirm?
Paper.
Roger.
Okay, we shall ask the question. Keflavik Tower, very good afternoon. FireFly 235, Boeing 737 MAX on stand 5. Information Charlie, looking for our IFR clearance to Ronaldsway.
Firefly 235, Keflavik Tower, very good evening to you as well. You're cleared to the Isle of Man via the Ribbon 1 Alpha departure, runway 01, climb by the SID level 290 and score 3244.
We are cleared to Ronaldsway, runway 01 via the Remula 1 Alpha departure. We'll be cleared to climb via the SID and then flight level 290 and squawking 3244, Firefly 235.
Firefly 235, that is correct information. Charlie's current QNH 999 hectopascals. Report ready for push.
QNH 999 hectopascals, and we'll call you back when ready for push, Firefly 235. Right. Flying via the SID.
Keflavik, FireFly 972, stand 7, request push and start.
So we're talking
FireFly 972, push and start approved.
max 200, 10,000 is going to be our stop climb,
Start approved,
and then 11.
999,
So-
FireFly 972.
10,000 looks good in there for me.
Alpha via Sierra 1
so we're looking
36
good.
degrees 21 knots.
That was Murphy's posh phone voice. Oh, hello. Dave Cleary, legend Dave. Welcome in, Dave.
Runway 01 cleared for takeoff after departure. Contact approach 119.3. Thank you very much for correction. Sierra Echo Golf Lima Alpha.
We keep saying Firefly.
FireFly 322, stand 3, request push and start, please.
Oh, the lads aren't messing us all. Right aeroplane. Bombs.
Pushing aircraft also pushing in front of you.
Push start approved.
Let's get that APU up and running.
Aircraft pushing, FireFly 322.
APU is going to be coming online here now in a moment. Let's go through our departures. We are on the runway 01 departure on the Remula. No transition. Go ahead and execute that. Go back to index. Our arrival, we're planning. It's going to be an ILS, lads, for runway 2. Oh, wait, hang on. ILS 26. Yes. And it's the IOM 1, I believe. Isn't that right, boys? Is it IOM 1? I think it is. Let's have a look to be sure. Let's have a look here now. So we're IOM. We're the IOM. It must be 1, isn't it? We'll go into here. We'll open up the L charts. We'll look at the approach. It is an ILS for runway 26. And let's have a look. So it's going to be... Yeah, that looks right, doesn't it? Let's pin that divil down there. Alright. And we'll keep this map open because we're going to be getting our informationes here now shortly, right? So it's the IOM 1 selected. Execute that. Lovely hurdling. So let's look at the legs page. Legs is looking good. No discos. That's grand. Let us now go to initialization. And we're going to go and look for our fuel, 10.3. So we have sufficient on board. 10.3. Go ahead and pop you in there. Reserves carrying is 1. Cruise altitude is 390. We want to look at our official or operational flight plan. So remember we were looking at this earlier on, lads.
And number 35 Charlie Lima fully ready.
This is where we get some information. So,
Charlie Lima, Roger, line up for weight from 01.
Our cost index, right?
Average wind,
number 35 Charlie Lima.
And then the temperature when we get up there. So let's move this guy over there. So cruise wind, average wind is 292 at 30. 292 at 030, right? Top of climb, outside air temperature. We were looking at that earlier, but we'll go back into it. Flight level 390. Minus 44. Lovely. Max altitude 383.
Delta, current emission Delta, QNH 9 at 9 and 9 ahead. Pascal.
Max altitude. Well, let's just put. That's probably based on our fuel, I'd say. Let's put in
Charlie Lima, 1 airborne,
minus,
contact approach 119.3, winds 360 degrees, 19 knots, runway 01, clear takeoff.
minus 45.
Also with the approach 119.3. 01, clear
Transition
takeoff.
level is actually
Number 35 Charlie
75.
Lima.
That's okay. That 390. Are you lads doing the same? Mac Vision, good to see you. Sav, welcome in, buddy. Feeling like crap, have fun. Come on in for the crack. It'll be grand. Hello there. I'll break things so you don't have to. Do you know? Gianni, aye, welcome in. Thank you for the follow, buddy. 390. She might struggle with that. Cost index, is that right? Cost index is actually 38. Why is it giving me 8? The lower the better, isn't it?
Keflavik, FireFly
N1 limit, we're not going to derate. Flaps will be set to 5. Centre of gravity will be 6.4. And our V speeds of 1, 2, and 3. Right, that looks good to me. Next page.
0.01, via
Runway
November
strike.
Echo cross runway 28, 570.
Next page is good. Ground support. That APU should be up and running now. Do we have APU available? Or did it even start the APU?
Keflavik Tower, FireFly 301, ready for push and start.
Let's have a look. Info. Good.
5301, pushback and start approved.
What am I looking for here now? I'm looking for...
Pushback and start approved for FireFly 301.
I'm looking for some fancy buttons. Let me see.
Firefly 322, push down, ready for
Recall
taxi,
is
please.
good. Systems. That's
Firefly
hydraulics.
322, follow the company to hold point 01 via November Echo across 28.
Follow the company, holding point 01, November Echo, across 28.
APU is running. Okay, that'll do. I've no temperature there. It's mad, isn't it? So if we go APU bleed, bleeds are coming up, and we want to open this guy. Packs leave them off for the moment, although turn them on for the crack. Get our packs on. APU generators. 1, 2. 1 and 2. And ground power off. Right. That looks good, that looks good. Cabin utilities are on. Yaw damper coming on. Adheres have aligned. Fuel pumps 1, 2, 3 and 4 coming on. And let's have a look here. Exterior lights are looking good. 390, we've popped it in.
Pushing,
Okay, we're going to disconnect and close. Set. We're going to go back here to the doors.
Free hold position once the company have pushed behind you from right to left, pushback and start approved.
Doors, we're going to close.
Roger, pushback and start approved.
Hello there.
03, the company is just past me.
Close and close. And that looks good to me. So we're going to close them door. Quick visual check. We're looking good. We're going to call now for our pushback.
Tower, good evening. Firefly 112, IFR2, Isle of Man, please.
Firefly 112, Keflavik Tower, good evening. You've cleared to the Isle of Man via the Ribbon 1 Alpha departure, runway 01.
Prepare for a pushback.
290, squawk 2067.
I'll come down here and put in our squawk. What were we?
3244.
3244.
1 Alpha departure, runway 01, climb via SID, flight level 290, Firefly 112, squawking 2067.
So we should be 3, 2, 4, 4. Go ahead and test. Got some panel lights turned on here for the crack as well. Nicky, no, this is Flight Sim 2020. Let me see now. Is it
test okay?
Ryan? Hang on now. Rhino Dingo Gaming, is it? Or Dino? Rhino Dino. Thank you very much indeed for the follow. Good to see you, buddy.
Bypass pin inserted.
Bypass pin is inserted. That's all looking grand here. That's all looking good here. RTO is already good. Flight directors have been turned on. Heading, worry about that later. We're climbing via the SID. Get traffic up in the gadget here now as well. Here comes our tug. They're going to want to push us now in a moment. No system faults that I can see. We're going to call for a push and start here now in a moment. So Jetway has been disconnected and we're just going to wait for this guy to come in and do his thing. Looking good, lads. So far so good, right? Jesus, everyone has already made a beeline, look. Jesus, look at the hair in your man. It's a 1. Oh, is that a poster? Oh, it is. Yeah, never mind. It's grand. There go our beloved FireFly Air aircraft. These are looking absolutely gorgeous, lads. Gorgeous. Don't they look nice? Hang on a second. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, hang on, before GSX tells us what to do. And Firefly 235 is ready for a push and start off stand 5.
Firefly 235, pushback and start is approved. Oh, sorry, QNH 999 hectopascals.
Pushback and start approved. QNH 999 hectopascals for Firefly 235, thanks. Alright, nose right, tail left. Nose right, tail left.
And Firefly 112, just checking in on the way back.
So they want us to release the breakages. Brakes up.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Start her up there now, Betsy. Start her
Left
up.
station, close in only.
Firefly 112.
Firefly 112, sorry, say your request again.
Firefly 112, yeah, just checking in on the read back. We read back to clearance, but we didn't get a confirmation.
Oh, apologies, Firefly 112, yeah, rebat's correct. QNH 999.
Thank you.
We're motoring. No sign of death around us at the moment. Okay, we are at 24% fuel in. Listen to the howl of this thing.
And Keflavik Tower, Firefly 301 off, stand 65, ready for taxi.
Firefly 301, you can taxi hold and put runway 01 by November and Echo across runway 28.
Look at the state of
Taxi
that.
to the holding point for runway 01 via November and Echo and cross runway 28 for FireFly 301.
That sounded like a good start on the right side. Ignition switch is off. Left engine coming up. Gen's on. And let's get a start now into our left engine. Beautiful pushback. Love watching this on VATSIM radar. You'll see us all on the radar.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brakes coming in.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
I'll tell you now in a second. 2 is motoring. Fuel in. Hello, Jimmy. Confirm we have a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
That's a terribly new accent, if you heard him. Brilliant. We center fuel on this as well.
FireFly 112, request engine start.
Look at the shakeage. Brilliant.
Last station, course only.
FireFly 112.
Hammer Nails, good to see you.
FireFly 112, start approved.
Start approved, 112.
The disconnecting process, lads, it's absolutely gorgeous.
FireFly 003, request taxi.
Get in there now and fix up things, Jimmy. There he goes. Go on, Jimmy.
Let go of your mic, please. Turn your mic off, pal.
Tow truck disconnected.
Thank you. 55003. You can
Left is clear,
You
right is
can taxi
clear.
hold a point runway 01 via November and Echo across runway 28. Just caution, or rather give way to the company taxiing left to right on November.
Alright, window heat's coming on.
Roger, will be following the
Anti-ice, leave him alone.
the company in front of me
That's
via
good.
November and Echo to runway 01. FireFly 003.
That's looking good.
55003, correct. Just confirm, clear to cross runway 28.
Yes, to across the runway 28, FireFly 003.
APU coming off. Flaps 5. Alright.
FireFly 972, holding short, 01, ready for departure.
Okay, 01.
FireFly 972, roger, winds 360 degrees, 19 knots. Runway 01, clear to take off after departure, contact approach 119.3, have a nice flight.
We'll have a bit of a mad taxi here.
01, clear for takeoff. After takeoff, contact departure 119.3. Thanks for it, see you and have a good evening. FireFly 972.
You too, see ya.
And FireFly 235 off stand 5. We are ready for taxi.
FireFly 235, you can follow the company and taxi, hold a point runway 01 via November and Echo across runway 28.
We'll follow the company to runway 01 holding short. We can cross on Whiskey and X-Ray, and we'll be crossing runway 28, FireFly 235. Right. Off the brakes. A little bit of power.
FireFly 322 in sequence 01.
FireFly 322, roger, line up away runway 01.
I nearly pressed the button I shouldn't
Line
have.
up weight 01, FireFly 322.
'Twas the level of pure laughing.
FireFly 322, just be advised, be about a minute for spacing.
Okay.
About a minute for spacing. Fair pages, lads. Right now, why don't I have Toby working? Can I not see my eyes, I wonder? Easy now. Oh wait, sure, I don't have Toby in with Chase plane. You Muppet Murphy. Jesus. Right is clear. Every so often I get Murph stream that stutters and pauses, no ideas why. Anyone else having an issue, lads?
Hello there.
Hello, Adam. Oh, look at the state of that, look. Jesus, isn't that only gorgeous? Yes. Up the yard. Toby doesn't work with Chase plane. Ah, no. I'm here like, why isn't that working? Stupid thing. Right.
FireFly 112, ready for taxi, no push required.
What's this instrument switch warning?
FireFly 112, push, rather, taxi hold a point runway 01 via November and Echo, follow the company.
It's like 20 to 30 FPS.
Hold point runway 01 via November, Echo, crossing runway 28, following company, FireFly 112, thanks.
Right, lads, can we get an audio visual on Twitch? Is the performance down? Because if it is, I'll have to fix it. And also, if you're on YouTube, let us know as well. Okay, are we looking good here? Packs are running. My view comes off. Belbro has 505, or 5x5. Gibba says it's grand. Okay, it must be Twitch then, lads. Alright, following the boys here. They turned right on Mike, didn't they? Or did they? No. Next one, Merv. YouTube is fine. All good here. Okay, sweet. Thanks, lads. It could be a Twitch thing.
FireFly 322, winds 360 degrees, 19 knots from 0. When you clear for takeoff after departure, contact approach 119.3.
Clear for takeoff 01 and departure 119.3. FireFly 322. Thanks a lot. See you.
Fair play to the lads in Iceland. Excellent ATC coverage. Yeah, because I fret like a devil when performance isn't there. You know what I mean? So yeah, if it's outside, my monitor looks okay. That's usually the first indication, and like CPU usage and all that jazz. So it looks fairly okay for now. Ah, look at the state of that. Look, isn't that only gorgeous? 2 buses on a Boeing go to a bar, and the Boeing says, "You're paying." Oh, look at your man!
Approaching 28.
You're up out the hill. That's deadly, isn't it? Alright, 28 left, right. We're good. Anti-collision lights, make them flash, please. Strobes be flashing. Watch your speed. No point baiting on through the lads there. Watch your speed as we approach. We'll all have to wait once we get down here. That did look pretty good, didn't it? I do love the Max. Jesus, it's a great plane that iFly have put together, didn't they? Gorgeous. Loads of buttons, Murph. We just need it in 24, yeah. Okay, so far so good. We'll do our cabin announcement.
Good day, passengers. This is your captain speaking. Captain Mallet Head is my name. First, I'd like to welcome everyone on board this FireFly Air flight today. If I can figure out the controls, because I have only previously done a few hours in a Cessna over awfully before this, we will be cruising at an altitude of between 500 and 40,000 feet at an airspeed close to stall speed. I really like those constant warning beepings up here, as they do help me sleep. It was a heavy night last night, so catching up on some seas would be nice. I would very much appreciate it if you could all keep it down back there. The weather looks dodgy where we are going, so I'm not even expecting us to land, but if we do, we will be absolutely behind schedule. I forgot to charge my Apple Watch, so that's to blame. If the weather cooperates, we should get a great view of the city. I will pull a few hard banks so you can get a great look without the wing being in the way. The cabin crew are overworked and underpaid, so only if they feel like it will come around to offer you a light snack and beverage. But there's no gin left, so just a heads up on that. In-flight entertainment will follow shortly after that, as I have my keyboard with me for a few sing-songs. Also, none of the toilets are operational. I think the first officer has destroyed them all, so I ask you to hold it in. I will be the one running through the cabin shortly, with the wig on giving high fives, so you can easily spot me. I'll have the tip jar out if you really want to reach our destination. Until then, sit back, relax, and enjoy this takeoff, where I think I am Maverick, and we'll see what this puppy can do.
Yes! Brilliant. Look at the state of this. This is gorgeous. Right, easy now, Jemima. So our next ATC is going to be that of approach. 119.3 is already dialed in. After him, we're going to be 119.7. All right.
And Keflavik.
It's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Holding point runway 01, ready to go.
Charlie B, thank you very much indeed. Cheers, buddy.
FireFly
15
301.
months.
Hey, Perm.
FireFly 301, Roger, winds 360 degrees, 19 knots, runway 01, you clear to take off after departure, contact approach, 49.3, have a nice flight.
Automatic handover now, so we know that.
Cleared for takeoff and after departure, contact approach on 119.3. Thanks very much for your ATC. Bye-bye.
See ya, break FireFly 003, just confirm, are you ready for departure?
FireFly 003, holding short, runway 01.
FireFly 003, hey firm, are you ready for departure?
Roger, I'm ready for departure.
FireFly 003, Roger, behind the departing company, left away from 01 behind.
Look at the state of this!
Company, line up and wait.
And for all departures, about a 90-second delay between departures, just be advised.
That's okay. Is that Adam behind me? I think it is. Is that Naughty Gnome? Go on, you devil! Look at him go! Brilliant! Oh, hang on, do I have runway cameras here? Hang on a second. Oh, they're the aircraft. How do we go to, like, the runway cams, Murph? Think about it now. Think about it. No. 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 Yes. Oh, look at this. Look at this state. Brilliant. Isn't that the chickens all together, isn't it? Right. Stop holding up the show, you maniac.
Last station now output.
Hey, what says that? Yeah, I'm grand. Or I'm fine, even. Oh, jeez, I even got that bit wrong. Oh, there's a stutter. Alright, so we're talking 90 seconds after that departure. Let's hold it short. Easy now. Alright, brakes on. Power to idle. Let's get ourselves ready. Line them up. And we're good. LNAV is armed. Altitude is going to be 10,000. Speed is savagely important here. Let's see what happens, lads. Very pretty, isn't it? I've parked like a dog taking a whiz, but sure, listen, it'll be grand. This is great. Right, so as we're sitting here, let's have a quick look at these departures already, lads, right? So, let me see, we have EIJBF, he's one of us. There's FireFly 972 322.
Wind 360 degrees, 19 knots, runway 01, clear to take off. When I'm on contact approach,
FireFly 003.
Blocked.
Alright.
FireFly 003, clear for takeoff.
FireFly 003, correct, just confirm after departure, contact approach 193.
After approach, contact approach on 119.3. See ya.
See ya, break FireFly 235, line up and wait behind the departing traffic, runway 01 behind.
Line up 01 behind departing traffic, lining up on 01 behind FireFly 235. We're walking, talking, and very soon to be squawking. Come down here, you. Transponder on, please. That did the ticket. Right is clear. Left, not clear. Is it now?
Approaching 01.
Good woman, Jemima. Should I get FS realistic for 24 or wait until chase plane? Chase plane, I think, is going to be some time before it gets into 24, I'm afraid. Alright.
On runway 01.
Thanks very much, Geraldine. Riot. Hold position, power on idle. And let's get some stuff sorted out here. We will put our heading to runway heading if all goes wrong. LNAV has already been armed. We're going to be climbing up to 10,000 feet, climbing via the SID. Give us a 2.5 out of that, please. Auto throttle is on. And we sit tight. Don't mess it up. I'll do me best. Captain Sickbag wants out. Why? What happened? Georgie says, yeah, I'd hang on, Georgie, you know. Captain Sickbag is in 11A. He needs more bags. Don't get the lovely look at the beautiful linen. Jesus. There's not a more nicer sight, lads. No doubt about it now. Look at the state of this. Hey, Malky, good to see you. Chris Van Halen, welcome in, buddy.
FireFly 235, you ready for departure?
FireFly 235, ready for departure.
FireFly 235, roger, thanks for your patience. Wind 360 degrees, 19 knots from 01, cliff, takeoff, after departure, contact approach 119.3, see ya.
Clear takeoff, runway 01, after departure over to 119.3, FireFly 235, thank you so much. See ya.
Thanks, see ya.
Power coming in.
FireFly 112, you as well, are you ready for departure?
FireFly 112, ready to go.
Power coming in.
112, roger, line up away behind the departing company, runway 01 behind.
Line up away 01 behind the company, FireFly 112.
Toga! Speed live, 80 knots. Cross checked. You forgot your sick bag. Oh dear.
V1.
Rotate. Yep, see daisy. Pause, ready to climb. Gear up. Hell of a sight, Murph. There you go. Look at the state. Wait now.
Keflavik Tower, hello, Delta Golf Delta Type PC-12 VFR at 3000, departing the control zone to the south.
Delta Golf Delta, hello, Keflavik Tower, standby.
Get us up the hill here now, Murphy. You're doing man shit again. Speed, you muppet. 200. Oh, doesn't like that yet.
Delta Foxtrot will see Golf Delta Keflavik Tower, hello, just confirm your intentions again.
Speed, please.
We're departing VFR towards Bravo India Sierra Foxtrot and then returning back to Reykjavik.
Straighten up, Murphy. Fly the plane, you muppet.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus is right, lads. We're in a terrible hoop here for a minute. Hang on, don't panic.
Delta Foxtrot, Delta Golf Delta, roger. You're remaining outside of my airspace at the minute, so just remain with me if you want any traffic advisories or anything, but for now you can continue on your own routine.
Watch your speed.
Right, we'll continue our own navigation and remain on the frequency of Golf Delta, thank you.
You don't say.
Golf.
Easy now.
Delta Golf Delta, no traffic to affect you at the moment.
We may hand fly this one,
Delta
lads.
Golf Delta.
We nearly died. Shh, it's grand. Yes, we can see the flaps. It's grand. Keflavik departure, FireFly 235, 3000 climbing to 10,000 via the SID.
FireFly 235, Keflavik approach, good evening, identified, climb flight level 290 and proceed direct Rimham.
290 direct Rimham, FireFly 235. Right, hang on plane. Why doesn't that want to play with me now? Bloody hell. Rimham, unable cruise alt, that's fine, don't mind that for the minute. Legs. Rimham. In you go, you big Jesse.
FireFly 301, contact Reykjavik control 119.7, g'day.
Come on, Betsy, up the hill. Did I forget something in my autopilot, lads, no? Autopilot doesn't want to play.
FireFly 301, Reykjavik control 119.7, g'day.
FireFly 301 over to 119.700. Thanks so much for your service. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Lufthansa 5 Yankee Papa. Contact Keflavik Tower now, 118.3. Good evening.
290.
runway 8 is going to be 25.
Yeah, right.
See ya.
This is a good one now. We've no autopilot, look. Cycle the flight directors. Oh, Jesus. Murph's autopilot isn't working. It's totally fine. Don't worry about it, lads. We're supposed to be climbing via the Sid. Get your arse up there, Murph, will you? Jesus. Increase speed, you reckon? She should have engaged before that, no? Easy now. Does this instructor switch light on? I don't know what that is.
FireFly 003, contact vehicle control 119.7, good day.
We found a bug? No?
Over to the VATSIM control, FireFly 003, 119.7, see ya.
Approach, good evening, FireFly 112, passing 1500 for flight level 100, FireFly 112.
FireFly 112, Keflavik approach, good evening to you, identified. Proceed direct rhythm, climb flight level 290.
Direct rhythm and up to 290, thanks, FireFly 112.
Easy now. Easy now as we hand fly this puppy. Easy now, Betsy. We need to figure this one out. All is not well in the realm here. There's something terribly, terribly wrong. What's this instructor switch? Or is it instrument switch? System page. Do we have any faults or failures? Jesus, disconnect both. FD is on co-pilot side. That's not the ticket. Dampers on, yes. We're looking good up there. We're looking good here. I don't know what that means. That's a little bit of a worry. Now, like, worst case, we hand fly it, but like, what the deuce? Disconnect both flight directors. Try that. Okay. On. Command. No, she's shagged. Both commands are shagged. It means both captains' FOs and inertial reference sources are selected on the same side, says Caleb. Interesting. Leave any panels open.
Foxtrot, sorry, FireFly 235, contact vehicle control 6119.7, good day.
Over to control on 119.7 for FireFly 235, thanks.
And FireFly 112, same for you.
Control, good evening, FireFly 235, passing flight level 160 for 290, direct Rimham.
FireFly 235, Reykjavik control, very good evening, identified from handover, continue flying, initially flight level 290.
Continue flying, initial 290, FireFly 235.
Ascot 331, passing rescue again.
Ascot 331, Anchor, are you ready for taxi?
This is loads of fun.
Ascot 331, roger, will you be ready for departure on breaching?
Hey, Ben.
Ascot 331, roger, taxi, backtrack, line up, runway 01, report ready.
Taxi and backtrack 01 with Ascot 331.
No autopilot, look.
Very good evening, Scandian 322, Amsterdam 3, Akureyri, be working with you for 2 faster.
Keflavik, good evening, FireFly 112, passing flight level 100 for 290 inbound Brigham.
Firefly 112, Reykjavik Control, very good evening to you. Identified from handover, continue to climb initially, flight level 290.
Up to 290, 112, thanks.
Right, LNAV is back in action. How friggin' nuts was that, lads? That was most strange.
Reykjavik Control, you are attaining Scandinavian 322 on stand 3 at Akureyri.
So we had to cycle,
do you want me with you or...
We had to cycle these. Yeah. It was one of these. How friggin' mad is that? Now this CWS, that's to do with like the cruise something profile, isn't it? I think it is. Check the aft overhead panel label something like flight into source.
Scandinavian calling standby, break, Echo, India, Juliet, Bravo, Foxtrot. You're shortly about to leave my sector. Monitor advisory 122.8. Have a good flight.
Monitor advisory, Echo, India, Juliet, Bravo, Foxtrot.
Easy 942, same to you. About to leave my sector. Scottish is offline. Monitor advisory 122.8.
Weird, everything's good.
Scandinavian, that was calling. Pass your message again, please.
Control wheel steering, toggle autopilot.
Akureyri, thanks for the information. How far did you got the clearance to Keflavik?
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Yeah, I was planning about this.
Why is my auto throttle working?
Scandinavian 322, I haven't got a flight plan for you. Can you just check that you filed, please?
We're having a friggin' day of it, look.
That's not ready to go. Ascot 331, roger, on the turnaround, you're clear for takeoff, runway 01, surface wind 350 degrees 20 knots.
Please takeoff 01 after that.
What's going on here? Auto throttle is doing nothing. Punch it myself. It's been merged, isn't it? What's this now? Ender said it won't. No, but like it should go by speed, regardless of VNAV. Because we want to head up to 290, right? And even with VNAV, well, we'll see now. She'll roll back, but like.
I said 205, Reykjavik Control, very good evening to you. Identified radar control service.
You don't necessarily need VNAV straight away. Like, I'm only going up to 290 and I can park that. And I've put in my own manual speed. I shouldn't have to use VNAV. VNAV, then V speed. Yeah. I don't really trust this. There's something not going right with this. Very strange, isn't it? Yeah, no, we'll get the autopilot back on, or the auto throttle back on. But I'm just trying to think, right? Okay, we were able to hand fly it, but like, all I did with these switches was cycle them. I don't think there was anything off to one side.
Sierra Echo Golf Lima Alpha, you can monitor advisory 122.8. Have a good flight.
Over to advisory, Sierra Echo Golf Lima Alpha. Have a nice evening.
Cheers.
1228 will be our next frequency. Cliffdale Panda, good to see you, buddy.
And Reykjavik Scandinavian 322, do you have last one?
Try pressing the big red button. Yeah.
Scandinavian 322.
Strange,
I've got
isn't it?
Now your clearance to Keflavik on the Asco 1 Alpha departure, runway 01. Climb.
I believe Ryanair ops is to go level change up to cruise, then VNAV on descent only. Yeah. I've always used just V-speed myself until I need VNav, you know what I mean? Like, you don't actually need... She can fly without VNav. I'm just trying to figure out...
322, read back is
we couldn't engage autopilot, and the auto throttle, when it initially fired up, it held us at 142 knots, even though I had selected 200 in the MCP. Oh, nice, Noddy.
Scandinavian 322, start up approved.
Like, there's something not right. This thing can't even... Look at it. On a VNav profile, it's struggling for 290. Because VNav profile says 252. Do you know what I mean? Very strange. Just is following us on observer mode. Nice. Very strange. You're on speed mode as far as I know. It'll only change speed mode if VNav is engaged. What climb mode are we in?
November 35 Charlie Lima, pass your message.
Yeah, we would like to return back to Keflavik due to engine problems. November 35 Charlie Lima.
November 35 Charlie Lima, roger that. Make a left-hand turn, vectored heading 330 degrees. I'll get you in on a fix shortly.
279 or 278 shouldn't really make much of a difference.
Left 330, number 35 Charlie Lima.
November 35 Charlie Lima, do you need anything from me at all? Do you want a certain flight level?
I'm good for now. If you can just redirect me until you have...
Jeez, that's the autopilot throwing us around. That was weird, wasn't it?
November 35 Charlie Lima, roger, that's copied.
Ascot 331 request.
Most unusual.
Ascot 331, pass your message.
Ascot 331, if able, can we get direct 7?
That's definitely one to figure out what happened, isn't it?
Ascot 331.
Never turn on the clock either.
See direct 7.
Direct 7, thank you, Ascot 331.
So 290 is all they're giving us for now.
Scandinavian 322, roger, taxi.
441 over the ground.
Backtrack, line up, runway 01.
We're 462 over the ground. There's our traffic. 1,000 feet to go. You learn something new every day, lads. Never seen that before. Still, an absolute class of machine, isn't it? Like, it is absolutely gorgeous. Right. What's your planned altitude? 390. Plane is heavy? Yeah, but like... Well, she's telling me in the FMC I can't do the speed that we're looking for. Or sorry, I can't do the altitude we're looking for. But we'll see. As it gets lighter, it will, you know? If you're using FSU IPC, delete such a file and then retry. I think I'll stick to Airbuses.
FireFly 972, you're shortly about to leave my sector. Monitor advisory 122.8. Have a good flight to the Alaman.
There's really none. There's really none. Cockpit Dev Team, Tier 1 for 35 months. Seb, where are we at? I'm breaking things in aeroplanes, but we're having the crack. It's all be redeemed by the fancy flying by. I'm just trying to figure out what either I did wrong or what the plane did wrong. Most unusual, right? Like, we didn't crash or anything, and it was grand. We got out there, and we still maintained ATC. So, like, it's not all disaster, but, like... I just thought it was strange, wasn't it? Like, there was a lot of stuff to be kind of dealing with. Now we're still holding at 290, so we probably got now permission to climb a little bit higher. What do you reckon, lads? We're looking good. If this is an A321, nothing wrong would have happened. Just saying. We'll probably go with the 321 next week, alright. But I've really been enjoying flying this thing, you know? Like, it's been beautiful, do you know? Hemel, good to see you, man. How are you? Alright. Wing tanks are very low. 8.7 left on our fuel. She only needs about 8 anyway, so we might turn off those wings there now for a minute. Ooh, careful now. And just go off the center tank here for a minute. Phoenix in 2024 is bang on for me, is it? Nice. Same at Dougal? Nice.
Scandinavian 322. Surface wind 350 degrees, 20 knots, runway 01, clear for takeoff.
Same for PS Miranda.
Clear takeoff 01, accurately Scandinavian 322.
The tank configuration should be the other way around. Yeah, I'm a little bit too low on the wings, just for a minute. So we're expecting a step climb in a bit. I don't have many step climbs, like it should be straight up. 390 is what we filed, so we should get that. Burn a bit of fuel off before we get there. Do you know? It was definitely an eventful departure though. And it's kind of gas, so I mean, I'm relatively comfortable with, you know, the max. But that just completely... What was this? You know? Murph, there appears to be 2 of you on Elevatex. Oh dear. Is there? Oh, hang on. It's showing 2 aircraft because you're looking at Elevatex traffic and probably VATSIM traffic as well. Yeah? So that's...
November 35, Charlie Lima, proceed direct Asren, Alpha Sierra.
Yeah, see the way, different colour? So if you come over here... Oh, look, we got a friend.
Iceland.
So if we turn off Elevatex pilots, that should sort it.
FireFly 322, you're shortly about to leave my sector. Unfortunately, there's no further ATC online. Monitor advisory 122.8. Have a good flight.
Wait, why is that actually just
122.8, FireFly 322. Thank you for the great ATC. Good night.
Good night, thank you very much.
Fair play to the lads, they had awesome ATC, didn't they? Like, they really did. They were 100%.
Okay, control Scandinavian 322 airfield to 3300.
Scandinavian 322, many thanks, you're identified, radar control. Climb flight level 280.
Flight level 280, Scandinavian 322.
Follow up on the A400. Think someone related to chocks or something, brake related. If you put the airplane in the state for taxi takeoff, you can't control it. It was not a me problem this time at least. Yeah, most unusual. But listen, lads, this is what it's all about. I mean, something's going to happen. You may not have seen it before, and you learn from it, or at least it's going to force you to say, well, Jesus, how did that actually happen? I mean, that's an awesome thing about our flight sims, right? We'll get that down to 4.5, then we'll throw the fuel back on again. Or if that was it, you can track Elevatex pilots as well as VATSIM. Ah, nice, okay. Yeah, but it's showing 2 for me, though, which is odd. I mean, here's me, but here's me. So there's a small delay with me and other VATSIM pilots. That's interesting. All right, let's have a look here now. So we're heading down. We do have Shannon control. We might get a chance to talk to them. We could be above them though. And we do have a tower frequency. Look at that. That's awesome. And that's the weather we're flying into. Oh, look at the conga line. Deadly. It's only a small conga line, mind you, but it's cool. Talk to a real max pilot to see the takeoff procedures re-MCP. You flew the NGs? Alright, Stephen. I don't know, was that a me issue or a plane issue, because all I did was cycle switches. You know what I mean? But, yeah. I can't see other aircraft actually on this list, which is weird.
Ascot 331, you're cleared on the Devon 5 November arrival, landing runway 01. Report ready for descent.
So we're here, and there's the lads ahead of us. There's huge spacing between, well, me and them. That was my very slow departure. Yeah, fuel pumps are okay. I'm just draining out the center tank for a moment. Should be interesting.
Ascot 331, you're cleared on the Devon 5 November arrival, landing runway 01 at Keflavik. Report ready for descent.
Yeah, sorry, it's just scrolling Instagram. Devon 5 November.
Hi, my man, good to see you.
Ascot 321.
As long as you take off and land, 100%. Like, we followed the flight plan. We didn't crash. Like, that's all grand. It was like, what is this? Do you know? But we're grand. I wonder, are we going to get a climb? Naughty Gnome has figured out why the autopilot didn't work. You genius! Right, Naughty? Let us have it. All of it.
The runway again, please, for Ascot 321.
Ascot 321, runway 01.
01, roger, thank you.
FireFly 301, you're shortly about to leave my sector. Unfortunately, there's no further ATC online at this time. Monitor advisory 122.8, have a great flight.
Alright, that's 301. How far up the road is he?
Over.
There he is. Jesus! Buttons! Kieran Niall, thank you very much indeed. You absolute ledge! Cheers, buddy.
Goodbye.
Massive super chat. Thanks, buddy. Sorry, we were scrolling Instagram. Now, why are these lads all on a much higher altitude? And we're holding 29er. I wonder, should I ask? And Keflavik, FireFly 235 requesting altitude increase to our final cruise if possible. Flight level 390.
FireFly 235, apologies, I completely forgot about you there. Climb flight level 390, sorry about that.
Climb to flight level 390, no worries, we had a nice view. FireFly 235.
And FireFly 112, you can climb flight level 370 initially.
370 initially, FireFly 112, thanks.
Up! Now, why is she only giving a 727? Let's see. Instrument switch error message shown.
Corsica 200,
when cap
you're
and
shortly
first
about to
officer
leave my
screens are
sector,
using the same
no further ATC
source.
online.
There's a switch in the
Monitor
overhead
advisory
panel that was
122,
pulling from the
that's my
IRS
flight.
system. That's why the
FireFly
autopilot wasn't
003,
available.
monitoring advisory on 122.6, see ya.
So, I had that warning on the screen, and I didn't. Well, I cycled these switches after.
Corsica 200, Reykjavik control.
Alright, we shall learn that the next time. Thank you, Naughty Gnome. So, if we have that feckin' thing again, the fix of it is up here.
See you later.
Right, Wimmis, good to see you. That's actually great news, because now we know the crack, because, you know, the next time I do something stupid, I'll know how to fix it, and you'll be like, isn't he very smart? You know, that Murphy fella, doesn't he know some stuff? And I'd be like, yeah, I read it on our chat. Jesus. Listen, lads, I've had a day of it. The good news, though, we're getting 51 rather fancy knots behind our ears here. Hang on. Get up higher. There we go. Right? I looked back at the stream on YouTube and it was on from the start. You must have yeah, I probably hit it. Yeah. You're a little bit worried about the fuel configuration. That's the spirit, Roy. And there is no checklist item for it. Oh, really? So it's almost acceptable tonight that I'm a total muppet. Grand, we have it in writing. Brilliant. Right, lads. All is well in the realm. We're on our way all the way up to our cruise altitude of flight level 390, and this is going to be hilarious as we're climbing.
That is a good evening, ET2 Bravo 380.
Easy 2 Bravo, Reykjavik Control, very good evening to you. Identified radar control.
Oh, to be Billy Nomads for a while, look.
Radar control, ET2 Bravo.
This is awesome though, isn't it? What's my current rate of climb?
Bravo, have you got the latest metal report for cargo?
1,050. There is in the cockpit initiation checklist, but not on the ones we usually use.
That's got 20%.
That's got 3.
Otherwise, the plane is going to be top heavy at the centre of it. The centre tanks are normally used first. Could be wrong. But the config, even though I have these guys turned back on, right? But if you notice carefully, she's just burning the center tank. So I imagine it's now gone into, like, you know, auto smart engine thingy. Although as soon as I said that, we dropped.
ET2 Bravo, roger, latest winds, preferred runway 30. Are you happy to accept?
Let's see what happens, right?
Absolutely no problem for ET2.
41 knots.
ET2 Bravo,
we've dropped about 10 knots of
what approach you would like
speed
to take.
behind us. I think it was probably you. To be fair, right? It's always me, Steve.
The Anna's uniform arrival for ET2 Bravo.
Hello there.
Black, it's good to see you, buddy. Thank you for the follow. This is 2020.
ET2 Bravo, that's not a problem at all. You can expect the RNAV uniform via Suda for runway 30.
We're going to burn that center tank more, so.
Via Suda for runway 30, ET2 Bravo.
Thanks, Roy. Now, it's Chase plane adding in those extra effects of how it moves around, so we're not turning as abruptly.
Charlie Lima, report your
Malfunky, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, buddy.
0.83, number 35, Charlie Lima.
Ewing 3, Echo Romeo, report your indicator mark number.
Absolutely friggin' gorgeous.
Mark 0.78.
Isn't that pretty? So 330 on the height. We're heading up to 390. Speed is still a little bit low, but we'll keep an eye on that now for the moment. You know what I mean? Everything so far is looking absolutely gorgeous.
November 35, Charlie Lima, are you able to reduce due to your circumstances?
A7, number 35, Charlie Lima.
November 35, Charlie Lima, roger, reduce speed, Mach decimal 77 or less.
So far so good.
Mach decimal 77 or less. Number 35, Charlie Lima.
Adam B. Twitch, good to see you.
Thank you.
Look at the state of this. Any doors open, lads?
Firefly 235, you are shortly about to leave my sector, monitor advisory 122.8.
Over to advisory on 122.8. Thank you so much for all your service from Firefly 235.
Not a problem, thanks for flying.
Sweet!
Firefly 112, climb flight level.
Over to Lonelycombe. Oh, Jesus, lads. Isn't it only gorgeous, though? The man nearly died on takeoff. Any plane that can nearly kill you on takeoff, I like. Yeah, pretty much all of them shuts. The door was fucking wide open, lads. Jeez, I can't be going to leave the door wide open like that. We're blue in the face. Oh, fantastic. To keep it, Tom, thank you very much indeed for your tier 1 sub for 35 months. What an absolute ledge. Cheers, buddy. How very kind. Right, we're kind of just chilling out here on our cruise, aren't we? Huh? Brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. Pierre Troy says, I'm very curious what you think about the new Beta 7 of X-Plane. I was really impressed by the lighting. I haven't tried it yet, Roy. I might try it tomorrow. Something like that. Now, let's jump over to the lads. I wonder if they can talk to me. Let's jump in and say hello.
Isle of Man approach is just logged on.
Oh, nice.
Oh, even better.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hello there.
Oh.
Hello.
Evening.
So
and guess who it is, guys? Jamie Payne is on Isle of Man approach.
No way, is he?
Oh, amazing.
That's going to be fun.
There's going to be go-arounds all over the shop. Does he know we're coming? I
It's
wonder.
going to be chaos.
He should know we're coming, so I messaged VATSIM UK and said what we were doing, so that's why I think we got Tower and hopefully why he's come on approach for us.
Oh, this is going to be fantastic.
905.
Now, when do we need to talk to them, lads? Not for a while yet.
No, we got Shannon first, didn't we?
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
So
Shannon, then Unicom, then Ronald's way. So
Shannon, Unicom as we're going across the north and then onto Ronald's Way. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Fair dues to them. Come here. I nearly died on takeoff, but it's all right. We're okay now.
You nearly died in the air as well.
Jesus, who's in charge? Look at this speed restriction we're getting at this altitude, but then again, we are going 504 knots over the ground. We're right on the ticker tape.
Yep.
This thing can halt. Well, then again, the buses are faster, I think, aren't they? Could they do like, is it 0.82?
No, so I'm maxed out at 810 at the moment as well. I'm exactly the same as you, and I'm on the ticker tape.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I don't know why she said she didn't like the cruise altitude, but that could have been the weight, I suppose.
Yeah, it will have been weight. When you took off, you burnt some fuel now, so effectively you probably would have needed a step climb to go straight up. But
I always go lower passenger numbers when I'm on VATSIM. Saves worrying about stuff like that.
Yeah. Because I know, like, the initial climb out was fine. Not having autopilot through me, but, like, I mean, the max is very easy to follow that. Like, the flight director is very clear.
You did a great job of juggling all those balls, Murph, I've got to say, mate.
Thanks very much, Dougal. My arse is absolutely exhausted from all the clenching. Come here. How's the radio volume tonight? Is it reasonably better?
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's better, yeah.
Does it need to come down another bit? I can bring it down more.
No, it's all right.
I don't want to be like... I'm known to everyone for being, like, very loud anyway.
it's not like...
Who says that? That's absolute bullshit.
I was about to say, it's not type to, like, take my headphones off type loud.
But it's still... Oh, Jesus, that's Murphy talking.
Oh, yeah, it's obviously you.
Yeah. It's all right, though.
Is that under output volume or mic volume?
Mic volume, because it'd be the input.
Okay, so I haven't changed that at all. So let's bring that down the road a bit. Now, we'll bring it down to... I was at plus 18, so I better turn that down a bit. We'll go
Just
plus
make
10.
sure it's in the green and never in the red, and you're okay.
Ah, right. That's back in the... Oh, no, Jesus, now. I used to always have it in was always in the red, but then I turned it down. But okay, I've now finally changed it, lads. So we could be grand, right? Famous last words. But yeah, definitely learned something new about this aircraft. And Noddy, no, thanks for the heads up there, man. I hadn't a clue that these switches up here were causing that issue.
That's all right. I keep the 1200 page 737 manual on hand at most times, to be honest with you.
He said he's going to send you the invoice later, mate.
Yeah.
Can it be paid by installments? What was the other thing I had issues with as well? Oh yeah, the fuel, right? So fuel burn, very little in the wings, a lot more in the center tanks. So I've turned off
fuel pumps off.
Yeah, no, I turned them off deliberately because I want to burn some of the center tank out there first. Because I think if you look at my fuel on the wings, 1.9 in each and 4 in the center. So I want to get
yeah, because I was about to say, even if you have the main fuel pumps on, it'll use the center. It'll use the center first.
Ah, okay.
The main fuel pumps are meant to be on.
That'll do.
So I'll be honest. It's a bit weird because it should load your wing tanks to the max, and then if you need more, it will then.
Yeah, it should.
Something's gone wrong with the loading of your fuel, and you had it last week as well. How are you putting in the fuel? Are you just importing from Simbrief?
I'm importing it from Simbrief.
It's weird. There's something with the max, then I'll have to do some testing on that, because you should start off with 2 full wing tanks and like a little bit in your center tank for a flight like this.
That's never done for me. I've never had it done like that.
I was about to say, I think I've had it before, like once or twice.
I feel like that's a bug with the Max, but I'm going to do some investigation.
Okay. I'll keep draining the center tank for the moment and just let that get down a smidgen, and then I'll go back to everything. That's probably the handiest thing. Do you know?
Well, yeah, theoretically you should get to it. Your center tank should be pretty much empty. Well, it should be empty when you get to your destination.
Yeah. Now I know.
I wonder if Jamie will start streaming just as we start arriving.
Did we miss approaches? Sorry, no.
Hilarious.
Go to your alternate.
Unlikely, actually, because I think he's been on all day, hasn't he? He was on most of the day today, I think.
Oh, was he? It'll be a bit of crack for sure. But I have to say the weather is absolutely stunning, and like it's still shocking bright. It will get darker, but it's shocking bright at the moment anyway. He's all jealous of Chase plane. Doesn't it look fantastic?
I'm not. I'm using it.
You're in 2020.
Always.
Yeah, Chase plane. It's just. Oh, we need this in 24, but it's class looking. Do you know?
It's very good. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, it is very
I'd
good.
much rather get Flow Pro into 24 than Chase plane.
Dougal, you haven't used Chase plane yet, though, have you?
No, I don't have it.
You see, once you start using it, I think you'd be like, "Oh, blimey, you need that." Do you know?
I agree with the Flow Pro though. I'd probably pick that over Chase plane, but I think Flow Pro realistically is a long way away with the way 2024.
I hardly ever use it. I'd say 95% of my flying is in 24.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it's Flow definitely. I mean, I'm lost without Flow in 24. Like, because the UI, like it's horrendous having to change times and settings and the delays. Like, Flow is just brilliant, and you can customize the divel what way you want it. It's class, like. But yeah, really missing it in 24.
Yeah, agreed.
Do you know?
Not that I really ever fly 24.
Cheers, buddy. Big Carlo's here as well. Yeah, I haven't done much of the airliner stuff in 24. Now, I reinstalled the FS Labs 321 there tonight. Now, I didn't get around to it. And that's now working on both sims. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, if that suffers with any WASM crashes.
Talking of WASM crashes, I see there was another 350 update. Was it today?
Was there one today? I'm not quite sure. They did something there. They had a note out there.
There's been 2 in short succession, I think.
Yeah. So Heathrow and Los Angeles got an update there in the last kind of 48 hours or so. And they've a stream on tomorrow evening at 6:30. The Snaptech A220 development stream. That'll be good. There's a lot of hype around that aircraft. That's going to be class. But no, it's I'm really enjoying the Max.
Yeah, it's a good plan.
Although, look at this now. Look, she's flickering.
It's about time they got it into 24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another bug. That's flashing up in the FMC, unable cruise alt, but like it's at it, so let's not give out. What are we doing? We're doing 484 now over the ground, 29 knot tailwind. That's interesting. We were getting up to 50 knots there a while ago.
Yeah, calm down once you get up to cruise.
What are you flying in, Rambog? You're in the longitude, is it?
No, I'm in the Honda jet today.
You're in a H jet.
Yeah, so Josh kind of suggested that the Honda jet would be nice, and then I bought it. So this is the first flight. We'll see how it goes.
Your pressure, gotta love it.
Now, you were saying there was center on, or approach, was it? Isle of Man approach.
Yeah, that's Jamie.
Yeah, Isle of Man approach. You can't see it because you've got VAT glasses level to automatic. If you press the A down the bottom right-hand corner, you can then change the level of ATC. And so it's only showing you what's appropriate at that level. So if you go down to where approach is, so like 250 or something on that sliding scale, it will show you approach.
I keep the back glasses thing off unless I'm flying over Germany. It's much easier to use then. Just get the green sectors.
Yeah, so we got approach tower on at the moment.
Nice, okay. Runway in use is still 26. We were not expecting anything different from that, I suppose. Okay, so that's using the VAC glasses stuff. That's interesting now, I didn't know that. So automatic is only going to keep to the altitude you're currently at, and then you can go manual
Correct,
after that.
yeah. Yeah, so as you descend, it shows you the next ATC that you're going to want to be on because you're descending. So it's quite useful in that way.
That is very handy. Who's this fella now? 20.
I've slowed just a tiny bit, Naughty. Being as we've got approach on, I just want to space out a bit between me and Martin.
Yeah, well, what speed are you doing?
776.
Okay.
It's grand.
487.
My departure was intentional, you know, it was for spacing, lads, nothing else. Ah, Jamie's in the chat, good to see you.
There's the man, yeah. We see you, Jamie, we see you, buddy.
Don't listen to anything these lads say now, right? They don't love diversions at all. Brilliant. It's a bit of crack this, having fun. Nearly died on takeoff.
I don't mind a go around.
Yeah, nice one. Yeah. We'll go out. Well, the missed approach is fairly straightforward. It's back out to the VOR, and there's no published hold, so like we can hold at the VOR, just vector around again. You know. My alternate was Aldergrove, or we can go to Dublin. I mean, I don't really mind, but sure, like we'll see what the crack is. This would be fun for sure. Right, lads, I'll leave you alone for a while. We'll talk back in a bit. We'll probably be talking to Shannon in the next 20 minutes. And we'll see what the crack is then. And then it's back over to Unicom, and then it'll be in for our descent. So, yeah, we'll chat to you in a few.
Look, in a minute.
Great crack from the lads over on our Discord. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Merv Tower request inverted landing.
Hello there.
Brilliant. Let me see now. Hello there, Grievous. You're very welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're keeping well. And Cutlass Ahoy for your 17 months. Cheers, buddy. Hope you're well. B. Carlos says, can't wait for Saturday. USA versus Turkey. Your wife is Turkish and I'm from America. House is divided for a few hours that day. I'll probably grill a few kebabs and have a few pints. Yes, B. Carlo. That's what you want, buddy. That's what you want. Right, let us have a look at this, so if all goes terribly wrong. Here's our ILS. Mid approach is going to be climbed straight ahead, 3,000. Initially, it's up to 2,000. Then turn left to LCTR. Now, is that locator? Is that what that means? LCTR, so it's basically back to the VOR, right? And there is a there's a hole there, we can see it. So we'll see what the crack is. What our approach is going to look like, we're going to fly to the VOR, Right, we were looking at this earlier on. So we're going to fly toward that VOR. We're going to come in this direction, right? We're going to go to the VOR. Then we're going to head on this heading until we get to the airport, or we're vectored. We're planning then to head this direction. And then in for our approach that way. Back to the NDB, not the VOR. Where's the NDB? That's roughly what it is we're going to do. And if it goes belly up, well then the missed approach is going to be fly runway heading as we're climbing. Then it says left turn. Over to LCTR. Energizer, yeah, there's nothing there for the APU. I noticed that. Now, you'll know if the APU is up and running because you're going to see your gens activate down here, right? And I imagine we can probably look through one of the pages will tell us what speed the APU is running at RPM wise. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, this is going to be interesting now. I'm a little bit, I won't say I'm confused, I'm just incredibly confused. Let us have, well, go in and look at the airport.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Airport briefing, right? Wicked Lumberjacks is here for 6 months, man. Thank you very, very much indeed. You're looking well. Taxi procedures, so hang on. Taxi procedures new. Isle of Man is not equipped with category 3, that's grand. Radio communications for failures, no. Takeoff, parking, other information. All training flights require approval from ATC. Turn left on the localizer transmitter. Yeah, but get rid of me fancy writing here for a minute, look. So missed approach, continuous climb to 3000, initially climb straight ahead, then turn left on the localizer, but it doesn't show it here, does it? So the localizer, or LCTR, that's pointing where the VOR station is. Right, just on the missed approach, Jamie, right? So the published one is straight ahead to 2000 feet, then we turn left to LCTR at 3000 or as directed, yeah? So we have this here, look. So the DME, it's 5.1 miles. Am I right in saying that? That's giving us information to say, well, it's 5.1 miles DME. So once we come on out this way, then we turn left. And it looks like we follow this guy here. Would that be right? And then we go in and give it another shot. Or at least that's what it looks like. How do we... They need a button there for that, I think. It looks like we go this way then, yeah? Like the fact that we have ATC are just going to tell us what to do. Or as directed. I mean, that's the ticket. Do you know what I mean? Thanks, Muse. Yeah, lovely fella. Yeah, lovely fella. No, we'll just do what Terra tells us. Don't worry about this. Like, we're not going to go on our own accord because there's more than one aircraft coming in here. Like, you'll always try and visualize what's going to happen prior to getting there, but the fact you have ATC, you don't really need to worry about it. You're going to get vectored. All we need to know is we need to get up to 3,000 feet. That's what we need to do because you've low terrain up here. Right. I'm glad we settled that, lads. Brilliant. Now, where am I? I'm here. The lads will be talking to Shannon next. Back up here, you. So, Shannon Frequency 134260. 134260. One 134-260. We'll put him in COM 2 and have a listen in for the crack. 134-260. Okay, COM 2 is in there. Let's see if we pick him up.
Sun Control, good evening, FireFly 9.
72 inbound Agori, yeah, just like level 390.
Look at the state of this. This is absolutely freaking gorgeous, lads.
Direct to MIMQ for FireFly 972.
Control, good evening, Angela 977, flight level 30530.
Alright, so Jamie says, so the left turn will be into the Ronaldsway 359. I know. Oh, the stutters are real. Right, so they'll be into the 359.
From backside direct to Tismo, Tismo 1 Golf arrival, please for Adcock, engine 977.
359 or 259? So the left turn into the Ronaldsway 359, which is the localizer, which is here, right? The further IOM procedure, that's the Isle of Man, if the VOR is unavailable. Ah, right. However, I'll provide in case of a go-around instruction. That'll do. Lovely hurdling. Thank you, Jamie. Looking forward to this, man. I don't think we've had you. Wait, did we? I don't think we have. Jesus. How are the stress levels? They're going to be high. Right. We've a while to go yet before we're talking to this guy. It's all terribly nice up here now. Bit of tunage is required, I think, now, lads. Do you know? Jeez, I was listening to Goodell music earlier on, wasn't I? Let's have a listen. What if we tell him we don't have the VOR, so he has to vector 12 of us? Words will be said on stream that you may not have heard before. You know. Where is this now? Bom, bom, bom. Oh, that'll work. That's a tune and a half, do you know? You wouldn't know because you're not in S3. Ah, burn! He's working up the brownie points. Be grand, lads. Bit of tunage for the cruise. Chewy 94 in with the raid. Watch it. Right. Now, lads, there's absolutely no pressure here now at all, right? We're flying here in VATSIM. I've nearly died on takeoff. It was all part of the plan, right? We're here in the 737 MAX. We're over on FlightSim 2020. We're flying from Keflavik in Iceland. We're heading down to Ronaldsway onto the Isle of Man. And very shortly, we're going to be picking up Shannon Control. Just like a mini little conga line of our aircraft coming in. We're at our virtual airline. Thank you so very much indeed for the raid, Chewy. Hope you're well, buddy. So, yeah, we're going to be chatting to Shannon Control shortly. And then as we descend down over Ireland, we have the infamous one. London Controller is looking after ATC on the Isle of Man for us. So this is going to be hilarious. Right? I mean, especially for, not for me. You know, I'll be grand.
N7977 clear direct to Tismo.
Don't panic, lads. Chewy, thank you very much indeed for the resub. Britain DC, welcome in, buddy. Speed Brakes Armed, thank you for the follow. Hope you had a great stream, lads. I was lurking earlier. The owl A380. I got in trouble with like this gadget. Right? We have some beautiful visuals here. Chase plane, Flow Pro. It's like the family's back together. Beautiful. As we check it out. Are all the hatches secure? Jesus, let's not go there. I was flying earlier on and we had no hatches or nothing. It was an absolute disaster. But sure, listen, we're back there now. Where is this now?
FireFly 322, young frequency.
We're not yet needing to talk to Shannon Control. We have him on COM 2, we're just listening in.
Shannon, FireFly 322, flight level 390.
FireFly 322, Shannon Control, good evening to you. You're identified, clear direct and
Hey, Crowdy, good to see you.
Direct Nimco.
Willingness, good to see you. The hatches are secure. I was flying the PC-12 earlier on, and I don't know what it is, but every time I go flying a door or a hatch or something, and I don't do it, something gets left open. We should be alright. So we're going to be descending probably in about 30 minutes or so. I'm surprised how bright it is, lads. Is that correct?
Right now, 8 Romeo Zulu, Shannon, good evening.
Strange.
Identified, climb flight level 190.
Whatever move you made, right? Hey, Crowdy, correct.
Easy 24 Tango off, descend flight level 140.
Alright. So in 88 miles is looking us to start descending. 377 is what she wants. Let's have a look at the lads ahead. 37, 38, 38. So they're all holding kind of altitude. Jesus, 40,000, look. LA into Heathrow. You gotta love this on VATSIM, right? Absolutely deadly. That kid, good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. Hope you're well. So now he's gone down to 37. .377, and it looks like we're going to stay at 377.
Good day, Golf Kilo Alpha at Knocket, Information Alpha, aircraft is a Chimera 290, requesting VFR to flight with flight.
Go ahead and dial 377 in, let's see what the crack is.
Golf Kilo Echo Lima Alpha, Shannon Control, good evening, the northern.
So we're going to start dropping down in a bit. That shouldn't be. Shouldn't be. Sunset this far north another 20 minutes or so. Oh, really? Ooh. So we came across something very unique with this thing earlier on, right? I had a warning up on the main screen on my PFD, and you might be wondering, what's going on with my fuel tanks? The load configuration is incorrect. It put it all in the centre and only a drop in the wing, so we're going to burn the centre out of it first. But anyway, we had this CWS instructor error on the screen. Had no idea what it was. When we departed, I couldn't engage autopilot. I mean, I could select LNAV and speed and whatever else. We couldn't get command to light up. Anyway, turns out, see the navigation panel up here? These tickets, I might have hit one. I've no idea, but they all had to be in the centre. Yeah, instrument switch was the error message. And as Naughty Gnome said, like, it's not in the POH. You know? CWSP or something. Yeah, 377 is weird. Why are we getting the 7 in there? Listen, we're not... we don't ask these quinge. Or we don't ask these things, you know. Finding on Twitch recently that the sound quite often gets out of sync. Refreshing helps, but it won't be long before it happens again. Now, when you mean sound, do you mean like, you know, me face moving and noise? That's unfortunate, Stu. Right, we'll listen back into these guys.
So, FireFly 301, flight level 370.
FireFly 301, Shannon Control, very good evening, identified.
Let us drop down a little bit.
Sierra Echo Golf Lima Alpha, report your Mach number.
And traffic, FireFly 235, descending flight level 390 to 370.
705, Sierra Echo Golf Lima Alpha.
Alright, just drop us down to 370 for the crack. So, there's Naughty there. He's just after getting into Shannon's airspace. We'll give him a shout here now in a moment.
Good evening.
Oh, Jesus, we've loads of ATC now.
Inbound Agori, 60 nautical miles.
FireFly 003, Shannon Control, good evening. Stand by further contact.
Roger, stand by for the contact FireFly 003.
Sierra Echo Golf Lima Alpha. Sorry, say again your Mach number?
Cheers, that to be very close to me.
Mach decimal 705, Sierra Echo Golf Lima Alpha.
Sierra Echo Golf Lima Alpha, Roger.
So who do we talk to next then?
FireFly
We'll have Shannon.
9072, report your Mach number.
0.77.
And Scottish then, isn't it?
FireFly 9072, Roger.
Interesting. Good thing you're descending. I've been stuck behind you the whole flight. Are you going to go ahead of me? Will you hold there, please, plane? Thanks very much. I mean, right. Beautiful. Okay, we're 40 miles from Magori.
777, trying to control, good evening,
50.
identify contact level 230.
She might as well.
Easy 24 Tango Alpha, contact Scottish 135.530, bye-bye.
This is awesome, we got Scottish on as well. This is brilliant, lads. Look how busy it is, man. This is going to be awesome.
Echo India Juliet Bravo, Foxtrot, contact Scottish Control 135.530.
There's even choppers going around the place, look. Fantastic. Send out the search parties, lads. So here's the first of our line. Jeez, well, there's good altitude between them. We're looking okay so far. Epic Food is pottering around us on there, yeah, brilliant. Alright, this is awesome. So it'll be Shannon, Scottish, and then down. Alright.
FireFly 003, Shannon, radar contact.
Roger, FireFly 003, go ahead.
FireFly 003, radar contact.
So radar contact, Roger.
Thanks, sir.
Oh, this plane is so good though, isn't it? There's a good thing HeliMed is also on the coast of Scotland in case of a missed approach attempt. That's the spirit. Yeah, no bother at all. You'd be grand. Jesus. Oh, brilliant. Okay, our speed is still fairly lively, about 490 over the ground, flight level 370.
77, route direct to Robco, when ready to descend flight level 100, report leaving 320.
Bravo at flight level 100 and report leaving flight level 320.
ILS 26 is there, we'll give it the full beans. Runway condition is probably medium because it's wet.
Very good evening to
after playing 2024 for a while and going back, can you tell any differences? There's some. I mean, look, we got a lot of cool stuff in flights in 2020. I mean, Parallel 42's flow and chase plane.
You're identified. Avalon 4
Really
Lima
good.
arrival, direct Sivna, descending flight level 200.
I mean, it does look very, very good. And performance is excellent. 90 frames on VATSIM and 4K.
And flight level 200, Shamrock Shuttle.
Very, very nice.
Center Control, November 621 Bravo, information Alpha on board, requesting VFR to flight door file.
November 621 Bravo, Shannon, Roger, standby, I'll call you back.
We're too far away for any
Alpha contact Scottish Control, 135,
ATIS, but we can get a digital ATIS over here. Ronald's waiting information,
Scottish
Bravo,
Control
current.
on the 135.520.
So it'll be Charlie by the time we get down there.
Thank you very much for tonight.
Runway 26, winds 280 at 5, 10 miles visibility, few clouds at 3,800, temperatures 12 degrees, QNH 1,000, and no significant change. Runway 21 is available on request. We should be alright.
Whiskey, Alpha Charlie Foxtrot, Shannon Crow, good evening, identified, continue climb flight level 230. Flight level 230, FireFly 9072, contact Scottish Control, 135.530, good night.
Okay, which to him, And we'll go ahead and put 13462 in the box. After that, it's going to be Scottish 135530.
Mark 3 at Alpha, push and start approved. Shannon, QNH is 1002.
Alright.
Iberia 777, monitor advisory 122.8, good night.
Cockpit 122 decimales.
Affirm.
Okay, contact 122 decimal. Correction.
Shannon Control, good evening. Firefly 235 is 10 miles Agori, flight level 370.
Firefly 235, Shannon Control, very good evening. Identified, clear direct Mimku.
Clear direct Mimku, Firefly 235.
Kilo Alpha, already protected, flag on.
Alright.
Good evening, it's Seaport 1903, flight level 90.
Dave Cleary says, just went back on the stream and the VHF nav switch was to the left from the start. Aha, nice.
1983, Shannon, hello, climb flight level 190.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, flight level 190, Seaport 1903.
He's a legend, Dave.
46 Charlie Whiskey, descend flight level 150.
Level 150.
Niango 17, no further ATC, monitor advisory 122.8, good night.
128, number 7, good day.
Golf Kilo Alpha, knocking for taxi.
Let's look at the spacing he's doing. Yeah, that's not bad at all, look.
Golf Kilo Alpha, Roger, taxi, Alpha, hold short runway 26.
Alpha 26, Golf Kilo Alpha.
Yeah, this is pretty slick.
Control, PCR mic passing 12 8 15,
November 23, Sir Mike, Shannon Control, good evening. Identified, climb now, flight level 190.
Alright, let's see what happens here.
190.
This is terribly exciting, isn't it?
Shannon Control, November 61 Bravo, have you got my clearance?
Shannon, Scott.
November 61 Bravo, you'll get your clearance at the hold, start up approved, not QNH 1000.
It's not online,
Start
is
up
it?
at the hold, start up approved, November 61 Bravo.
Firefly 322, contact Scottish Control 135.530, bye bye.
Scottish 135.530, Firefly 322, thanks, yep.
Alright, we're direct Mimco, 100 miles.
November 61 Bravo, ready for taxi.
Irish Jet Trend says, it's been ages since I've seen Ireland active like this. It's great to see it, yeah.
November 61 Bravo.
It's awesome, it's great to see this level up.
235, report your Mach number.
Currently at 0.780 for Firefly 235.
Firefly 235, thanks.
Yeah, it's great to see. Great to see. Shannon Control is doing top down. I've seen Knock Tower on twice. Oh, really? Ooh.
10 Shannon Control, Ryanair 311, stand 26 Bravo, ready for some top.
Alright, we're keeping an eye on this. So, this is the VATSIM radar. So, VATSIM-radar.
It's
very good. It's very accurate. But you can kind of see the line of us now coming in. Spacing is increasing. Some lads have already got in. There's aircraft very close here. 384. So they want to be careful because they're very, very close. But I'd say they're okay. They're going in ahead of us in smaller aircraft.
Good evening, Firefly 112, overhead of Gorey, flight level 390.
Firefly 112, Shannon Control, good evening. Identified, reduced Mach decimal 76 or less.
Sorry, say speed again, Firefly 112.
Firefly 112, Shannon Control, good evening. Identified, reduced Mach decimal 76 or less.
Decimal 76 or less, thanks, Firefly 112.
Cool.
Firefly 301, contact Scottish 135.530, bye bye.
No, the Scottish 135.530. Thanks very much for your service. Bye bye.
Imagine Scottish will give us our descents then.
Enter 977, Roger, thanks.
The sim is looking good though, lads, isn't it?
Tarmac 46, Charlie Whiskey, descend flight level 90.
Owl 2020 look. Gorgeous.
Tarmac 46, Charlie Whiskey, route direct to Latmo.
Okay, we're holding
November
points.
23, Sierra Mike, fly heading
We're holding
045.
0.78 at flight level 370. And soon enough we'll be talking to Scottish.
Enzo 9077, continue present heading.
Heading Enzo 977.
This is exciting.
Shamrock 38 Alpha, taxi, apron, Delta 1, Delta 2,
The
hold short
weather's
on
gorgeous,
24.
but lads, is it actually that bright? Do you know? I mean, the sun is getting low in the sky,
Golf
but
Kilo
like,
Echo Lima Alpha, line up and wait runway
it's 10
26.
to 10. Should it be this bright up here?
Flight of 26,
Maybe.
but
Seems very bright. It'll be night time when we land.
61 Bravo, ready for departure.
November 61 Bravo, Roger, stand by, I'll call you back.
There's the conga line.
And Shannon, control today Air Canada 880, have you C5 level 390.
Are you sure I'm on live
Air
time?
Canada
Yeah.
880, Shannon Control, good evening, stand by for radar contact.
Grand stretch in the evening. It's a grand stretch, lads. Grand stretch. Okay.
Speedbird 1983, monitor advisory 1C2.8, good night.
Monitor Unicom, 122.8, take your buddy and thank you for your ATC clearances.
There's good separation here.
Contact Scottish 135.530, bye-bye.
They're still at
6,
40,000.
nothing but static.
That's interesting. So their descent is going to come in fairly rapidly.
Speedbird 6, radio check.
555.
Perfect, sorry about that.
Speedbird 6, no worries, contact Scottish 135.530, speak to you shortly.
3, Speedbird 6.
FireFly 003, contact Scottish Control 135.530, bye-bye.
Contacting Scottish on 135.530, FireFly 003, see ya.
How 2020 gets the exposure slider as well. I haven't really used that
November
actually.
23, Sierra Mike, showing you
In,
flight level
in
193,
24.
confirm you're on 1013.
You know it works, but like, yeah, I haven't used it.
Descending into 190, my apologies for November 23, Mike.
November 23, Sierra Mike, no worries. Golf Whiskey Alpha Charlie Foxtrot, no further ATC available, monitor advisory 9122.8, good night.
Where's the drive check? Golf Charlie Foxtrot, thanks, good night.
Let's get our lights set up here because it should get pretty much night time when we get in.
Golf Kilo Echo Lima Alpha.
Do you know-
After departure, runway 26, you're cleared on track to Sligo.
Looks
Not above
lovely.
altitude 2,000 feet in the NOC control zone. The QNH is 1,000 hectopascals. Squawk 2603.
The moon.
after departure, cleared on track to Sligo, not above 2000 in the not controlled zone, connection with Squawk 2603, Golf Kilo Alpha.
You find a bit
Golf Lima Alpha
overexposed.
back is correct. The wind north last reported 260 degrees, 13 knots from my 26 clear takeoff.
That is just
Clear takeoff on the
extremely
Golf
pretty,
Kilo
isn't it?
November 621 Bravo behind the departing Beechcraft. Line up and wait runway 26 behind.
Behind the departing King Air, line up on Mississippi 8, go Bravo.
Shannon Control, Ryanair for Golf Mike, Football 360 inbound 9 up.
Ryanair for Golf Mike, Shannon Control, good evening. Identified Tismo 1 Golf arrival for runway 34, route direct Tismo.
Tismo 1 Golf, runway 34, route direct Tismo, Ryanair for Golf Mike.
Yeah, Shannon Control, Ryanair 311, ready for taxi.
Alright, how are we getting on now?
Ryanair 311, roger, taxi Delta 1, Delta 2, hold short runway 24.
We're getting close.
Taxi Delta 1, Delta 2, hold short runway 24, Ryanair 311.
Separation's
Charles
getting better.
46 Charlie Whiskey, descend flight level 70, contact Dublin approach 121.1, good night.
Now all going well when we get in. We know our parking is over here. So I think that was Bravo, wasn't it? Like, we should be grand.
977, resume navigation direct to Rockville.
We might vacate up here at Bravo. We'll see what the crack is. 7-3 is still a beautiful bird. Yeah, it is.
Correct road by and 0977.
That's interesting. There's no stand 4 at Ronald's Way. Do you notice that?
Runway control, Shannon control, Air Canada 880, confirm your radar contact.
Air Canada 880, Shannon radar contact, clear direct Lizard.
Speedbird coming in there from LA. Jeez, he's booting. What's he in? A380 look. Nice. Couple of K&M lads coming in.
Endzone 977, contact Cork approach 119.9, good night.
Bit of traffic over Ireland as well. A lot of GA traffic there. That's great to see.
Air Canada 880, can you confirm the waypoint stalling first?
I'm getting some choppers coming in as
Air
well.
Canada 880,
Gotta love
again.
it. Gotta love it. He came from Newton Ards. Jesus. That was a nice blast over.
November 23, Sarah Mike, resume navigation direct to Liffey.
Direct to Liffey.
Was that the car park you were highlighting? Yeah, the car park. Jesus, then I ended up in the car park in Vegar. Jesus. Listen, it can happen to anyone, but it happened to me. These things tend to happen to me, lads. We've no idea why. They just do. Someone somewhere is in charge and say, right, Murph, get into the car park. I won't make that mistake tonight. I now know how to properly engage the parking brake. You know, we hope.
Romeo Echo Alpha 4319, Shannon control, pass message.
Do. He's now.
Romeo Echo Alpha 4319, holding 4,000 feet.
Romeo Echo Alpha 4319, Shannon control identified. Turn left direct to Peleg, climb flight level 120.
Turn left direct to Peleg, climb flight level 120, Romeo Echo Alpha 4319.
They haven't been given any descends yet. That's interesting.
Control, good day, Ryanair 73 Hotel on the Rothschild 2 Alpha departure, passing flight level 80.
Ryanair 73
I wonder at
Hotel,
what stage
Shannon
we can
control,
start
good
a
evening,
descent.
identified. Turn right
Like, it won't
direct
take long.
Rotev, climb now flight level 230.
If ever there was a man.
Right, direct Rotev, climb
need a
flight level
checklist.
230, Ryanair 73 Hotel.
Or if asked Jamie, can you do it with VFR lab the TT course?
Ryanair 7, Bravo 2,
Yes,
flight level
yes,
3,
hey Quatty. I teach you what not to do. Continue watching
Ryanair
this
7
way.
Bravo Kilo, Shannon control, good evening, identified. It'll
Taking
be
you a
the
stage further in your VATSIM.
Curram 2 Delta arrival for runway 24, route now direct Curram.
476, 488.
Ryanair 7 Bravo Kilo, Curram 2 Delta
487,
arrival landing runway
488.
24 at Shannon, route now direct to Curram.
Speeds are good.
Curram 2 Delta arrival at Shannon.
Stephen 18, good to see you, Stephen. Hope you're well, buddy.
Shannon, Ryanair 4 Golf Mike, request descent.
So,
Ryanair 4 Golf
Scottish
Mike, Roger, descent flight level
13530.
250.
He's over there.
Descent 250, Ryanair 4 Golf Mike.
Double towers on.
Pushing step climb to 410.
Air Canada 880, Roger, climb flight level 410.
I can see approach for Ronald's Way come up here now as well.
Control, good evening. Speed by 15 Victor Victor with you. Passing 2000, descending to 160.
Speedbird 15 Victor Victor, Shannon control, good evening, identified battery 4 Lima arrival for runway 2 at left.
Now we'll get all the you'll get all the landing predictions to put in now with Elevatex as well.
For 2 at left, 15 Victor Victor, many times.
Grand.
Shannon, Ryanair 311, approaching Delta 2.
Ryanair 311, thanks, winds at Shannon 2.
We're still getting a tailwind, this is grand.
24 clear takeoff.
Cold as balls outside though.
Ryanair 311.
Shamrock 38 off behind the departing Ryanair 737, line up and wait runway 24 behind.
Line up and wait runway 24 behind Shamrock 38 Alpha.
Do. So in there.
FireFly 235, report your, actually maintain Mach decimal 78 or greater, report that speed restriction to Scottish 135.530, good night.
Reporting our speed over to Scottish on 135.530 for FireFly 235. Thanks so much.
Easy 9 or 7 miles.
Scottish Control, good evening. FireFly 235 is at speed 0.780, flight level 370.
FireFly 235, roger. FireFly 972, speed 280 knots.
speed 280 knots for FireFly 970.
Right, next vacancy is going to be that of
Easy
Isle of Man
746, descend
approach.
to altitude 3,100 feet.
135,905.
3,100 feet for easy 746.
135,905. That's dialed in.
Easy 53, Charlie Quebec, thank you. Climb now, flight level 250.
This is good crack, isn't it?
Easy 746, turn left heading 320
It's from the country of
degrees.
Cyrus T, Velo.
Turn left heading 320 degrees for easy 746.
Oh, the sun's going down. Brilliant.
73, Charlie Roger, 23 clear takeoff. The surface wind's 250 degrees, 6 knots.
How soon can you land? I can't tell.
You tell me.
I'm a doctor. No, I mean, I'm just not sure.
Easy 746, continue the left turn.
This is
heading
all,
Not for another 2 hours.
This is reshade I'm using, so it's
You can't
default
take a
sim,
guess
and I
for
just
another
use
2 hours.
reshade. A very subtle little difference, see that? So it's reshade doing all this.
Look to the 1 Whiskey Tango, maybe we change to frequency?
Look at all Whiskey Tango, just left my sector 122.8, safe landing.
Roger, 128 for the 1 Whiskey Tango, have a good night.
FireFly 322, request descent.
FireFly 322, descend flight level 200.
Descent flight level 200, FireFly 322.
Right, where was Dougal when he asked that?
746, descend to altitude 2,500 feet, clear the ILS,
30.
runway 23.
Right, so they're going to start descending.
2,500 feet and clear down.
Okay for the moment.
Runway 2.
Grammar Dave, good to see you. On the way to Cork. On the way in from Cork. Oh, good man yourself,
Yeah,
Si.
Golf Lima Alpha, speed now 260.
Captain Berg, negative. This is Flight Sim 2020.
Speed 260 knots. Is that immediate?
I just thought, yeah.
Well, what did you explain in the morning, I'd say? I want to check out Beta 7.
When able, speed
This tonight
260
has
knots.
been absolute chef kiss. This has been beautiful.
FireFly 322, speed on conversion 270 knots.
Speed on conversion 270, speed, FireFly 322.
Speed on conversion.
Ryanair 73 Hotel, routing to Rockhead, flight level 230.
Ryanair 73 Hotel, thank you, climb flight level 270.
It does, Cruddy, absolutely. Tasteplane makes the sim look better.
Flight level 270, Ryanair 73 Hotel.
Echo India, Juliet Bravo, Foxtrot, descend flight level 100.
Like, I think anything that can make a simulator more visually pleasing, as in how it can make it look nicer,
315.
this should be absolute priority.
315, easy 569 Delta.
Easy 746, runway 23, clear to land, surface winds 250 degrees, 6 knots.
That's gorgeous looking, isn't it?
Clear to land 23, confirm winds for easy 746.
250 degrees, 6 knots. Easy 53 Charlie Quebec, routes direct Dean Cross, Delta Charlie Sierra.
Alright, top of drop is further up on the screen here, and it wants us to go down. I've hopefully got down to
Speedbird 73 Charlie, report your
200.
passing altitude, climb now, flight level 250.
We're currently passing 2,000.
So far, so good.
Flight level, sorry, can I get again?
Flight level 250.
we'd be landed, I'd say,
Flight
in
level 250.
30 minutes.
Scottish, good evening, FireFly 112,
Maybe
Max
40.
75, Rimco.
Fire 112, roger.
Man, this has been savage. Like, it's great for controllers as well to get, you know, fly-ins,
Easy
there's no doubt.
569 Delta, descend flight level 140.
140, easy 569 Delta.
Any of our
Fly
lads making it?
972, descend flight level 100.
A couple of easies after
Descent flight
getting
level
in.
100, FireFly 970.
Sierra Echo Golf Lima Alpha, descend flight level 100.
Descent flight level 100, Sierra Echo Golf Lima Alpha.
FireFly 301, descend flight level 200.
Flight level 200 for FireFly 301.
Okay, so once we kind of make landfall over kind of
Shuttle 18
Donegal.
Hotel, descend flight level 120.
Number Shuttle 1 Hotel.
the highwayman. I
Shuttle
trimmed
18
my
Hotel,
beard
Iceland,
today.
descend flight level 120.
Something's sticking out and I can't stop twisting it.
18 Hotel.
Shuttle 18 Hotel, you can route direct to the centre fix runway 34.
To the centre fix, 34, Shuttle 18 Hotel.
Man, look at that view out the
Max
window.
5 Papa Kilo, nothing further, monitor 122.8.
122.8 for Blue Max 5 Papa Kilo, thank you, good night.
That's just beautiful, man, isn't it?
Easy 569
Absolutely
Delta, turn left
stunning.
heading 310 degrees.
Left heading 310 degrees, easy 569 Delta.
Bit of tunage as we're rambling in. I was on a great approach for Cork, landed and my plane went into the grass. Uh-oh. Nothing worse.
Easy 53 Charlie Quebec, climb flight level 350. Easy 435, I need you on an odd level, I can offer you 310 or 330.
Jeez, the controllers are bang on, aren't they? They're on the Lee roadie,
We've
lads.
got 330 in our plan, easy 55.
Easy 4 control, apologies, showing you 320 for me, climb flight level 330.
330,
It was Ryanair, so it was fine.
Echo India, Juliet Bravo, Foxtrot, descend flight level 70.
Descend flight level 70, Echo India, Juliet Bravo, Fox.
Fly 322, speed 260 knots.
It'd be interesting to see now what happens. We'll get a descent shortly.
FireFly 322, speed 260 knots.
260 knots. I'm also experiencing technical difficulties here. I may have to disconnect. FireFly 322.
Oh dear.
Right. Seabird 6, contact Shannon 134.
Hello there.
Speak to no, just contact Shannon 134.260.
Good to see you, Rab.
Shannon 134.
Hot gaming, welcome in.
134.260.
James Dougal, I hope you're alright.
Easy 746, taxiing stable for standard 10.
Easy 746, roger, taxi stand 10.
Taxi stand 10, and thank you very much for the service this evening. We'll be shutting down stand with
Captain Berg, this is using Parallel 42's chase plane in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020.
569 Delta, turn
It's
left
gorgeous.
heading 305, descend flight level 80.
Left heading 305 and descend down to 8, flight level 80, easy 569 Delta.
Echo India, Juliet Bravo, Foxtrot, contact Ronald's Way radar 135.905.
135.905, Echo India, Juliet Bravo, Foxtrot, good day.
Fly 322, descend flight level 100.
Set flight level 100, FireFly 322.
Go on, Dougal, keep it together.
73 Charlie, climb flight level 350.
Loud noises.
Shuttle 18 Hotel, descend flight level 80.
Oh, it's getting dark here as well. Beautiful.
Shuttle 18 Hotel.
My fuel quantities are behaving themselves a bit better now. Top of drop is...
FireFly 972, descend flight level 70.
40.
Descent flight level 70, FireFly 972.
28 knot wind. Tail.
Sierra Echo Golf Lima Alpha, speed 250 knots.
Speed 250 knots, Sierra Echo Golf Lima Alpha.
FireFly 972, speed 260 knots.
Speed 260 knots for FireFly 972.
Rhino 7.
Naughty Gnome, thank you very much indeed for 5 gifted tier 1 subs. What an absolute ledge. Thank you very, very much indeed. Lads, if you just got a tier 1 sub, with thanks to Naughty Gnome, do be sure to say thank you. Incredible generosity. Thank you very, very much indeed. What a ledge.
Seabird 73 Charlie, route direct Nugra.
Now, prior to anything else going wrong, this has redeemed my entire day. Do you ever get a day like that? You know, things don't work for you and you're like, oh, wait, what?
Easy 569 Delta, turn left by 5 degrees.
Now, there's a good chance we'll die. You know, there's a very good chance we'll die when we get down here. But apart from that, you know, Naughty Gnome, thank you very much indeed.
W200, FireFly 03, please know where ATC is breaking up for me.
That could be a you issue, buddy. No comms. What's the squawk for no comms? Oh, Jesus. Let's see what happens. He did all right, Si. Yeah, he did. I'll vomit on that spot on the floor. That sounds like a
Station calling, you're breaking up very heavily. I believe it's Firefly 003, descend flight level 200.
Oh, your microphone is goosed. Readability 1.
Good evening, Scottish Centre. This is EZ97 here, requesting taxi for VFR departure.
Ireland, look at the state of it.
Shuttle 18 Hotel descend to altitude 5,000 feet with QNH QNH 997 hectopascals.
Getting close for a top of drop. We'll call it if we don't get it.
997 hectopascals, Shuttle 18 Hotel. The station calling, sorry, say again?
Man
Hi,
alive.
Scottish Centre. Good evening. It's EZ97 here.
Doesn't that look pretty?
Taxi for flight going to East Midlands.
EZ97, you need clearance first. You're cleared to East Midlands, Norbo 1 Hotel departure, the squawk 6357.
Oh, Jesus, though. They're savage looking.
Squawk 6357 received.
Shuttle 18 Hotel, are you happy to make the ILS or would you like delay vectors?
No, I just need to give, if you can give me lower, that'd be ideal. We can make it if we can get 3,000 or 2,000.
Shuttle 18 Hotel, Roger, descend 2,000 feet, clear the ILS 34.
Okay, 2,000 feet, cleared ILS 34, Shuttle 18 Hotel.
The Firefly 972, report your speed to runway 135.905.
Report speed to runway 135.905 for Firefly 972. Bye-bye.
Easy 569 Delta, descend 4,000 feet.
First aircraft approaching.
QNH 1,000 hectopascals.
Descend 4,000 feet now, QNH 1,000, EV 569 Delta.
Firefly 322, speed 250 knots.
Speed 250, Firefly 322.
Firefly 301, descend flight level 100.
Flight level 100 for Firefly 301.
This is going to be class.
And good evening, Thomas Cook 415, we're on stand 22. Take
Very rare, Stephen.
21, pressing push start.
Very rare.
Thomas Cook 415, stand 22, pushing start approved.
Push start approved, Thomas Cook 415.
EZ97, EZ97, are you ready for taxi, did you say?
EZ97 ready to taxi, information Bravo.
EZ97, thank you, taxi holding point Alpha 1.
Hello there. Information Charlie is now active. Rims, welcome in, buddy. Many thanks for the follow, dude. We're just watching here a bit of spacing as we head down into Ronald's Way.
Scottish Patrol, EZ78 for Delta, if you now stand 21, Belfast Boulder Group, information Bravo. Question departure clearance to Liverpool, and we are aircraft type A319.
Alright, top of drop. We've pretty much hit it, so
EZ97, taxi holding point
we'll
Alpha 1.
request a drop here now. Slightly off profile. We'll ask the question.
EZ97, taxi holding point Alpha 1.
EZ97 starting taxi, holding point Alpha 1.
Sierra Echo Golf Lima Alpha, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, Sierra Echo Golf Lima Alpha.
Firefly 322, descend flight level 90.
Descend flight level 90, Firefly 322.
Firefly 235, descend flight level 200.
Descend flight level 200, Firefly 235.
Sierra Echo Golf Lima Alpha, report your speed to Ronaldsway 135.905.
Down to 200.
Over to Ronaldsway 135.905, that's Sierra Echo Golf Lima Alpha. Great work tonight.
Shuttle 18 Hotel, runway 34, cleared land. The surface winds are 040 degrees, 3 knots.
Good land 34, Shuttle 18 Hotel.
Easy 569 Delta, descend to altitude 2,000 feet.
2,000, Easy 569 Delta.
Alright, up here looks good.
Easy 78 Bravo, Juliet, you are cleared to East Midlands, Norbo 1 Hotel departure. Easy 78 Bravo, Juliet, you're cleared to Liverpool via Pepod, Quebec 38. Initial climb.
Nighttime, so that's going to be gorgeous.
2023.
Well, I say it's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be carnage.
3 via the Pepple 38 departure. Easy for me.
Okay, so he brought him in over the airport.
Control, EZ70.
Looks like a 090 heading.
20 stand 6 at Edinburgh, request an airfare clearance as filed to Bristol.
Stand by, Firefly 003, fly heading 180
And then loop back
degrees.
around. 972, Rambog, Dougal.
Note you broke up. Please repeat the instruction.
Naughty.
Fly heading 180 degrees.
Fly heading 180 degrees. Firefly 003.
Easy 70 November Lima, you're cleared to Bristol, Gotham 1 Charlie departure, the squawk 1252.
Alright.
Cossack 1 Charlie departure to Bristol 1252 in the box.
It's outstanding. Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it, Kevin?
Firefly 322, report your speed to Ronaldsway 135.905.
Speed to Ronaldsway 135.905, Firefly 322. Thanks very much. See you.
Good stuff, lads.
Firefly 112, top of descent.
Stand by, easy 569 Delta, turn left heading 270 degrees, when established localizer 25, descend on the glide.
Clear 270 degrees, and once established localizer, descend on the glide, easy 569 Delta.
Firefly 122, descend flat level 200.
Flight level 200, thanks, 112.
Firefly Finnair 7 Whiskey Golf, I'm afraid the next sector's just closed, monitor 122.8, safe landing.
Do. Murph, did you see the name of the official Microsoft community event is Friday? I did, yeah.
Centre from EG97.
So like the Flying Circus, I didn't name it. That's just what we have.
Runway 27.
Sounds familiar.
Everything's takeoff.
Yep, I Finnair 7 Whiskey Golf, monitor 122.8.
Let's see what happens.
United 968, monitor 122.8.
122.8, Finnair 7 Whiskey Golf.
United 968, 122.8.
Little bit twitchy.
Easy 53 Charlie Quebec, 122.8.
That is gorgeous.
Easy 97, runway 23, clear takeoff, surface winds
Look at
240
that.
degrees, 4 knots.
The absolute hack of that, lads.
Fly 112, speed 2, fly 112, speed on conversion 260 knots.
260 on conversion, Firefly 112.
Fly 235, speed on conversion 270 knots.
270 knots on conversion, Firefly 235.
Firefly 003, you're very high, I need you to keep descending please, flight level 200. Easy 569 Delta, runway 25, cleared land, the surface winds variable 2 knots.
Clear land runway 25, easy 569 Delta.
Firefly 112, fly heading 150 degrees.
Push it up. You stepped on there, say heading for Firefly 112?
Firefly 112, heading 150.
150, thanks.
Control Easy 70 November Lima, stand 6 Edinburgh, ready to push it up.
Easy 70 November Lima, stand 6, push and start approved.
Do.
Juliet, stand 21, ready to push and start.
Yeah, wait for the other stations 3 back. Easy 70 November Lima, stand 6, push and start approved.
Looking good, lads.
Push and start approved, 70 November Lima.
Easy 78 Bravo Juliet, stand 21, push and start approved.
He's doing a mighty job, isn't he?
78 Bravo Juliet.
Shuttle 18 Hotel, taxi stand 7.
Stand 7, thanks. Shuttle 18 Hotel.
So we might get similar...
003, turn left heading 070 degrees.
070 degrees, Firefly 003.
We might get similar...
Firefly 003, descent flight level 100.
Flight level 100 and
So it's 2 to be a
070
war,
degrees.
and then we'll get a heading from there.
Firefly 301, descent flight level 70.
Flight level 70 for Firefly 301.
Give us 73 Charlie, there's nothing further, monitor 122.
Oh, look at that out the window, look. Jesus.
060. Lufthansa 4 Tango Tango, thank you, squawk 3541.
3541, roger.
Ryanair 73 Hotel, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, Ryanair 73 Hotel.
Lufthansa 4 Tango Tango, descend flight level 140.
Him and Phil in Shannon were mad busy. Unreal job. It's incredible, isn't it? Current rate of descent is, I think we're 2,300 down.
Lufthansa 4 Tango Tango, descend flight level 140.
Level 140, Lufthansa 4 Tango Tango.
Actually ease off that now.
Skype 415, better taxi.
Thomas Cook 415, taxi holding point Alpha 1.
Point Alpha 1, Thomas Cook 45.
Got to operate 330 from Dublin to Boston.
Report your passing altitude.
That'd be awesome, Adam. Get Captain Gaiman. That'd be awesome, dude. Guys covering 6 vectors. That's unreal.
7 now climbing from 5,000 to 270.
FireFly 235, descend flight level 100, fly heading 145.
Descend flight level 100 and turn heading 145 degrees. FireFly 235.
FireFly 301, contact Ronald's Way 135.905.
Over to Ronald's Way 135.905.
Just watching our speed as we continue our descent. We're heading down to flight level 100, that's 10,000 feet. And we're trying to keep that 270 speed.
Direct Silda, Sierra, Lima, Yankee, Delta Alpha.
Looking nice so far, lads.
FireFly 003.
Man, that's gorgeous.
And FireFly 003, there's no speed restriction.
Let's hold that 270.
FireFly 003, free speed.
Free speed, fly 003.
Right, just, let me say that's
FireFly 235, resume navigation, direct Silda.
Resume our navigation direct Silda for FireFly 235.
FireFly 112.
Hello there.
Flight level 100.
Down flight level 100, FireFly 112.
Left turn coming in.
Ryanair 73 Hotel, fly heading 030
Ethan, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow, buddy. Good to see you.
Flight heading 030 degrees, Ryanair 73 Hotel.
That's just a little bit of spacing he's doing, that's all.
Lufthansa 4 Tango Tango, fly heading 050 degrees.
Right, descent is looking good. We're holding that 270 speed.
Lufthansa 4 Tango Tango, heading 050
We do have our brakes
degrees.
out helping us while we're descending. Just to say, you know what I mean.
FireFly 003, descend flight level 80.
Descend to flight level 80, FireFly 003.
FireFly 112, resume navigation, direct Silda.
On nav, direct Silda, FireFly 112.
Alright, so we can get an idea what we're doing. It's to the VOR and then they're just giving us spacing heading out the way. Where's that guy going?
Ryanair 73 Hotel, back to ILS 24, turn left 025.
So we're up here. We got a lot of lovely space, so we should be good.
025, Ryanair 73 Hotel.
Scottish Boeing 3569 Delta, vacated runway 25.
Easy 569 Delta, welcome to Belfast. Taxi
it's looking good, isn't it?
25.
What do you think, lads?
Taxi fan 25, easy 569 Delta. Alright, the Scottish Flight 69 Delta, usually at Aldergrove, flights from the United Kingdom usually go to the SAM 16, 17, 18. Would we be able to go to SAM 18 by any chance?
8569 Delta, a firm, if you just 8569 Delta, Roger, you just hold a beam stand 24 for now, there's traffic pushing.
Yeah, that's no worries. 569 Delta, thank you very much.
FireFly 003, descend flight level 70.
Kenny, flight level 70, FireFly 003.
That's only gorgeous.
FireFly 003, contact Ronald's Way 135, decimal 905.
Taxi Ronald's Way 135, decimal 905. Yep.
Easy now.
Ryanair 73 Hotel, descend fast to 4,000 feet for QNH 998 hectopascals.
Descend 4,000 feet, QNH 998 hectopascals, Ryanair 73 Hotel.
Look at the space he did. Jamie's a friggin' ledge, look.
Clear takeoff, surface winds 240 degrees at 4 knots.
That's awesome.
Zero takeoff, runway 23, Thomas Cook 45.
Lufthansa...
That's really good, lads, isn't it? Where's Epi? There he is.
456, Oceanics offline, monitor 122.8, safe flight.
Go to the car for Lufthansa 456, appreciate you coming on, we'll see you again soon, sir.
Bye.
Control Easy 70 November Lima, ready for taxi.
Call sign, not sure what you mean, but Scottish ICAO is Echo Golf Papa X-ray.
Easy 70 November Lima, taxi holding point Alpha 1 via Alpha.
Alpha 1 by Alpha, Easy 70 November Lima.
Scottish Control, Easy 78 Bravo Juliet, ready for taxi.
Easy 78.
I think we're okay in our
Easy 78
profile.
Bravo Juliet, taxi holding point Alpha 1.
Because we'll get a further drop.
Easy 78 Bravo Juliet.
He's at 7.
Easy 569 Delta, taxi stand 17.
Let's see if we can help him along.
569 Delta, thank you.
Flyer 235, descend flight level 70.
He's on flight level 70, Firefly 235. .22-ish. Add a bit more speed brake into this.
Lufthansa 4 Tango Tango, turn right heading
Our spacing is
06.
quite good. I'm not too worried about it, but
03 to be active ILS 24.
Right, 060, Vectors wireless 24. Lufthansa 4 Tango Tango.
okay, getting ready for our
Scottish Control
approach.
East 70 November Lima, do you confirm it's a runway 06 departure?
Line him up.
Easy 70
At 10,000,
November Lima, my
all the lights
approach
will be
is
on.
Delta 1 via Alpha and Delta.
Delta 1, roger.
Jesus, that's looking nice, isn't it?
Sorry, it's everywhere else is Alpha 1.
Livery's pretty, yeah. Livery's pretty. The Alpha livery. Gibbo made this one.
Firefly 112, speed 250 knots.
250 knots, Firefly 112.
We're trying to hold 272. We'll hold it. Right, what's the information over here?
Thomas Cook 415, report your passing altitude, climb now, flight level 350.
It's either going to be Charlie or Delta. QNH 1000.
Passing 3000 and climb flight level 350, Thomas Cook.
Weather's good.
Lufthansa 4 Tango Tango, descend flight level 80.
Flight level 80, Lufthansa 4 Tango Tango.
Miles, good to see it. Can you show the chase plane feature where you can use any seat of the aircraft? So you can just go into the menu and you create whatever cameras you want, right? So I've deleted a lot of them, but if you wanted to add a camera to it, you can say, look, it's a passenger view, and you just move the camera. You can adjust the camera position where it is. So that's all with chase plane. Like it's chase plane is awesome. It's really, really good. Hello, Isle of Man. Inbound.
Firefly 235, speed 250 knots.
Speed 250 knots for a Firefly 235.
Firefly 235, thank you. Report that speed to runway 135, decimal 905.
Over to 135905, Firefly 235. Thanks so much.
Firefly 112, descend flight level.
Descend flight level 80. 80, thanks, Shane.
That's a Jamie on the Gadget
Firefly
1905.
322, maintain speed 160 knots till 4 DME.
160 to 4, Firefly 322.
Firefly 003, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, the runway
119.
QNH 1000, you've got 24 track miles for 26.
Roger, descend to, you said 1,000?
Descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1000.
Descend 5,000, QNH 1,000.
Correct.
Runway radar, Easy 69 with the Golf 340.
Easy 69 Victor Golf, Ronald's Way radar, good evening. Roger.
No, I think it is, Miles. You could do that.
Easy 69 Victor Golf, make a right turn now to a heading of 180 degrees.
Right 180, Easy 69.
Firefly 322, contact Ronald's Way Tower, the frequency is 119.005.
119005, Firefly 322. Great job, see you.
See you, mate.
Ron's Way approach, Firefly 235, speed 250, flight level 70.
Firefly 235, Ronald's Way, hello, standby, brake, Firefly 301, turn left to a heading of 290 degrees.
Left 290 for Firefly 301.
Correct, speed 180 knots on the heading 290 degrees. Once you're localised or established, runway 26, descend with the glide path.
Once established, descend with the glide path for Firefly 301.
November 23 Sierra Mike, turn right to a heading of 110 degrees, speed 220 knots. 220 and 110 for November 23 Mike. Easy 69 Victor Golf, climb now, flight level 190.
Line level 190 to 600 to go.
Firefly 235, the information is Charlie, report your aircraft type.
Information Charlie on board, 737 MAX, Firefly 235.
Firefly 235, roger, you can expect radar vectors for runway 26 at Ronalds Way.
Expecting vectors for runway 26 Ronalds Way, Firefly 235.
Firefly 301, maintain speed 160 knots till 4 DME.
160 to 4 DME for Firefly 301.
Firefly 301, correct, contact Ronalds Way Tower, the frequency is 119.005.
It is, Stu, it is.
Over to Tower 119005, thanks very much for your service, bye-bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, right on the ground, Nobles, we'll call you back for lift.
Roger. Easy 69, Victor Golf, resume our navigation direct to Incob.
What's happening ahead of us?
Direct Incob is 600 to go.
Firefly 003, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
Firefly 003, descending 3,000.
November 23 Sierra Mike, you've got 23 track miles, descend to altitude 5,000 feet. The QNH Ronalds weighs 1,000.
1,000 on the QNH.
Jesus, Shane, you have to do an lap of the island. Brilliant.
Ronalds Way, good evening. Firefly 112, inbound Silda, flight level 70.
Firefly 112, Ronalds Way, good evening. Information is Charlie, expect radar vectors, runway 26, there's no delay.
We have Charlie, vectors.
Oh, Jesus, here come the landing predictions now, look.
Firefly 235, fly now, heading 115, speed 220 knots.
115, speed 220, Firefly 235.
Firefly 003, turn left to a heading 350 degrees.
350, Firefly 003.
Easy 69, Victor Golf, proceed direct to Dandy.
Proceed direct Dandy.
Do.
Firefly 112, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220, Firefly 112.
All the predictions. Oh, Jesus. No pressure, lads.
November 23 Sierra Mike, you able to maintain 220 for me, or is that a little bit too quick for you?
220 is a bit too quick for me. I could do 200.
Let's make it a little bit easy for you. Go 180, you can descend 4,000 feet.
4,180, November 23 Sierra Mike.
Correct, and left turn now to the heading 075.
175 left.
Negative, heading 075.
Left 075 for November 23 Sierra Mike.
Correct. Firefly 003, speed 180 knots.
180, Firefly 003.
Firefly 235, you've got 24 track miles, runway 26, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, the Ronalds Way QNH 1000.
Descend now to 5,000 feet, QNH for Ronalds Way 1000 for Firefly 235.
Firefly 003, turn left now to the heading 280 degrees, cleared ILS approach, runway 26.
Cleared ILS approach, runway 26 and heading?
290 degrees to establish.
290 degrees to establish.
November 23 Sierra Mike, seems to be turning northbound, confirm the heading east to 075.
Beautiful.
Yeah. My apologies. Over to east. 175.
It is consort.
No
That's
problem.
Jamie.
And continue the right turn 090 degrees.
090 for November 23 Sierra Mike.
It was cleared down to 4,000, but no problems, maintain 3,000 on reaching. If you've not passed that, just check you got QNH 1000 set.
Firefly 003, establishing a localizer for runway 26.
If you want to, or you can just maintain 3,500.
No, just continue descent 3,000 feet and continue the heading 090 degrees.
090 down to 3,000, November 23 Mike.
Firefly 003, establishing a localizer for runway 26.
Firefly 003, mate. Thanks. Continue speed 160 knots, maintain till a 4-mile final.
Continue to fly, speed to the 4-mile final.
Lots of flaps.
Firefly 112, fly heading 115.
Heading 115, Firefly 112.
November 23 Sierra Mike, now confirm the heading you're flying?
My plane's having a bit of a mare, so I can do...
Panic! Lots of panic.
If we go around to... We're going 240... 30.
Well, you're right in the way of an aircraft. November 230, Mike. Make a right turn now into the Isle of Man VOR. Climb to 6,000 feet.
6,000 over to Isle of Man VOR for November 230, Mike.
Need that as a right-hand turn, please.
Right-hand turn.
I'm sorry, radar 86 Robert to full side from Troubleshooting call.
Asher's grand, isn't it?
Yeah, you can switch to 122.8. Bye-bye.
122.8.
Next frequency 119.005. That's the tower.
FireFly 235 traffic information is a Cessna 414. He's at your 10 o'clock. Range is about 2.5 miles. He's 1,300 feet below you. Unfortunately, he's trucking a little bit with the plane.
Roger, we have the traffic inside FireFly 235.
FireFly 235, fantastic. Make a left turn now to a heading of 350 degrees.
Left 350 degrees, FireFly 235.
November 230, Mike. The approach is cancelled for the moment. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet.
5,000 now for November 230, Mike. Approach cancelled.
FireFly 003, contact Ronald's Way Tower. The frequency is 119.005.
Contact Ronald's Way 1119.005. Here.
Ronald's Way radar, good evening, Skyway 609.
He won't mind if we slow down just a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
Skyway 609, Ronald's Way radar, good evening. It's runway 26. There's no delay. The information is Charlie. Descend, flight level 180.
10 flight level 180, would you like to do the arcing approach with an SRA?
Skyway 609, I haven't planned either. It was going to be radar vectors. If you'd like another approach, do let me know.
Unless you want an SRA, I'll take radar vectors.
Skyway 609, roger. FireFly 235, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
Descend 3,000 feet, FireFly 235.
Firefly 112, descend flight level 60.
It's a hard call
Flight
sign.
level 60, you're 6 of 10 now, aren't you? 512.
That call sign is, yeah, gonna be the end of me. Talk about a tongue twister.
That's fantastic.
Okay, November 230, Mike, was just going to put you behind some of this traffic. Make a left turn now to a heading 170 and maintain 5,000 on reaching.
Maintain 5,000 on reaching and left
That's
to
brilliant.
170 for November 230, Mike.
Firefly 112, turn left heading 060 degrees.
Left turn 060, Firefly 112.
Air Red Nobles requested.
Air Red, your lift is approved. The wind 27
And then we
degrees.
have epic full flying choppers.
Approved,
Fantastic. So Camsalot, my dude. Thank you very, very much indeed.
5, are you set up for an ILS approach?
Roger, set up for the ILS for FireFly 235.
Okay. Firefly 235, turn left to a heading of 290 degrees. Cleared ILS approach runway 26.
Turn left heading 290, clear to the ILS approach runway 26, FireFly 235.
Correct, and the speed control is yours.
Speed control mine for FireFly 235, thanks.
Make him go around.
Shut up!
I'm just more interested to see whether he's going to actually be able to turn onto the ILS approach if he's not got it set up in the aircraft.
Listen, it'll be grand. There's nothing to worry about, anything.
Too far right.
He might have it set up actually.
Oh Jesus, doesn't want to play here at all. Let's see now.
Come on, the Murph.
Grand.
Firefly 112 descends to altitude 3,000 feet.
Down to 3,000, QNH 1000, Firefly 112.
Welcome radar, Skyway 609 request.
Skyway 609, standby, break November 230, Mike, turn left heading 070 degrees.
070 for November 230, Mike.
Say nothing. I didn't put the course in, it's grand. Shh. We'll fly it manually to make it look like we've done it correctly,
Firefly
right?
235, everything okay there?
Fine, thanks, 235.
You sure?
Yeah, I didn't put my course in, but it's grand. We're visual with the runway, so we continue with the LS.
60% of the
Cool.
time.
If you're more than happy to do that, you're clear for the visual approach runway 26.
Clear visual approach runway 26, Firefly 235. Jesus, though, right.
Firefly 112, turn left heading 300 degrees.
It's all grand,
Left turn
lads.
300 degrees, and I'm happy to be vectored out around a bit for the new pilot in front of me if you want.
Yeah, I know.
George!
I reckon it deserves a go around, to be honest.
Don't. Listen.
Go 609 descend flight level 80.
What's our heading?
Flight
26?
level 80, come on, practice going to do the arcing approach.
Yes, that way.
I forgot to put the course in.
Right,
I'll be
course to
talking.
go around.
Shut up now. Be professional.
No, it's getting late. I'd want to go to bed.
Good man, Jamie. Tell them to shag off.
FireFly 235, contact the tower now. Frequencies 119.005. Pleasure as always. Take care, mate.
119.005, FireFly 235. Thanks so much.
Haven't a clue what you're doing.
November 230, Mike, descend.
Ronald's Way Tower, November. FireFly 235 is on a 8-mile final. Runway 26. We are visual.
FireFly 235, Ronald's Way Tower, good evening, surface wind 270 degrees, 5 knots, runway 26, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 26, FireFly 235. Jesus, look at this scaldy approach we're doing here, look. Jesus, right, lower the legs. We'll fix it, lads, don't worry, I forgot me course. Poor L. Jamie's up after us, but look at this, terrible now.
Easy 17 kilo golf, contact Ronald's Way radar 135.905.
1000. 135.905, lady 17 kilo golf.
Easy now, Murph. We were terribly lucky we got visual. I mean, that could have been terrible. I'm just saying, lads, that could have been absolutely disaster, but sure, look at.
Approaching 26.
Easy now, Jemima. Flaps full.
500.
You're all right. Get over in bed.
400.
Back on the glide.
300.
Watch the speed.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty,
Jesus.
snoozy, snooze.
Who's pressing buttons?
200.
Easy now.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Watch the
10.
flare. Touchdown. Get the nose down. Reversers. There's decel. Jesus, we wanted every bit of that, didn't we? And a manual brake. Will we make this exit? We should. Off you go, you big idiot. On to Bravo. Excellent choice. Flaps in. Brakes in.
FireFly 235, taxi stand Liner via Lima and Foxtrot, East Apron.
Taxi stand Lima. Sorry, taxi stand Liner via Lima and Foxtrot for FireFly 235. Turn those off. You go to steady.
Tower, good evening, FireFly 112, 13 DME.
FireFly 112, Ronald's Way Tower, good evening. Continue approach runway 26, surface wind 270 degrees at 5 knots.
Good fun tonight. Jamie, thank you very, very much indeed, man. That was awesome. It really was. I shagged the whole thing because, well, I'm an Egypt. But apart from that now, the controlling was awesome and the spacing, that was a lot of fun. Really appreciate it, lad. Really, really appreciate it. Even if you didn't even if you did take me through the localizer. I know, Jamie, thank you very much indeed, dude. It's been a long day for you for sure, so really appreciate it, man. The lads have been covering these flights for quite some time now, and they're almost finished the European side of the fence. What's going on with my views here now? Don't panic, Murph. Look at the state of this, though. Isn't that gorgeous? Right, get out of these views now. There we go. Bit of oomph, Murph, bit of oomph. Easy now. Alright, so we want stand 9, I think it is. So we'll continue on in. And we'll let our passengers know what's happening.
Did we land or were we shot down?
Wait, what?
Sorry about that. Ladies and gentlemen, as you may already know, we have hit our destination. Please remain in your seats until Captain Kangaroo Murphy bounces us to the terminal and brings the aircraft to a screeching halt against the gate. And once the tire smoke has cleared and the warning bells are silenced, we will open the cockpit doors so you can give him a piece of your mind. You'll easily spot him. He is the one still trying to get past page 10 of the flight manual with the wig and Crocs. We'd like to welcome you to Honolulu International Airport, where the weather is 30 degrees. But unfortunately, you bought tickets to somewhere else. We have arrived 10 minutes ahead of schedule as Captain Maniac Murphy thinks he's Maverick. Please be careful when opening the overhead bins because shift happens. As you exit the plane, please make sure to gather all your belongings. Anything left behind will be distributed evenly among the crew. We hope you enjoyed giving us your business as much as we enjoyed taking you for a ride. Again, my name is Jemima, and thank you for choosing FireFly Air for your flight today. We hope you enjoyed your flight. If you didn't, my name is Bob, and you were riding with Osprey Airways. August Bannock leave.
November 23, Mike Ronald Way Tower, good evening. Continue your approach runway 26, surface wind 270
Right on there, quick, Betsy.
Number 2.
Number 2, continue approach for...
We'll stop at the stop marker. And stop. Oh wait, that was stop. Right, parking brakes are... Verify. Parking brakes are on. All is well in the realm. APU is up and running. APU bleed can come on. APU power comes into the system. And we will... Engines off. Massive shout out to our ATC brethren here this evening. Squawk off. And we'll get a bit of GSX here to start unloading us. Request deboarding, please. We'll go with British Midland for the crack, will we? Alright, alright, alright. Look at this. Lots and lots of fun. I gotta say, that was some crack, lads, wasn't it? Huh? I forgot all about setting up the course on the... But sure, listen, like, I do the stupid things so you don't have to. But what a massive shout out.
230 Mike, surface wind 270 degrees at 5 knots, runway 26, cleared to land.
A massive shout out to all the controllers there this evening, from all the way from Iceland, over Shannon Control, Scottish Control, and then we got the guys here at Ronald's Way. Absolutely incredible. I have to say, it was beautiful. Top-notch ATC, and the flight in from everyone, lads, very, very well done.
Skyway 609, there's no speed control. You can contact the tower now. Frequency 119.005.
That was not an easy flight.
119.005, Skyway 609.
There was a lot of ATC interaction along the way. There was manual vectors there, right? But oh, that was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, that one. And yeah, it'll be fun next week. We're heading to... Where are we heading to next? Jersey, I think, is it? Some of my alerts aren't working again. The stupid things, really. Hang on, we'll reset them there and see what happens. No idea. Awesome, awesome night. It really was, Naughty Gnome, wasn't it? It was good crack, lads. Tremendous ATC along the way. It was a lot of fun. And our landing rate... Did anyone see me landing rate? Let's complete that flight. Yeah, it's complete. So, let's go back in and review. We were FireFly 235. Like, Jesus. Look at this sketchy takeoff. Ah! Ooh! And then we got out of there, right? Which is great. And then Rumux all the way down. That was all sound. And then, yeah, beautiful. Look at the mess I made here. I made a total ball. And Jamie knew, like, you all right there, Murph? No, yeah, I'm fine. Landing rate 177 on the system. We'll take every last drop of it. That was awesome fun. Absolutely great crack. And yeah, Jason, that was brilliant. Rip Johnny, good to see you, buddy. Many thanks for the follow. Incredible ATC. It was something else. Well done. Yeah, it was brilliant. I had some challenges, but we got through them, right? Can't get too much past me nowadays. It was a friggin' disaster. It's like, yeah, I'm all ready. Mr. Hotshit coming in with his ILS setup. Murphy, didn't put in your course. Right? I mean, who needs it? Weren't we lucky we had visual visibility, rather? It wasn't supposed to be like that. We were expecting wind and rain and all the jazz. You know, I had to step away. What was wrong with the autopilot? Oh, nothing. It did exactly what we wanted it to do, you know. Where's this now? Hello, Rip Johnny, good to see you. Cody sent me over, told me you're awesome and you fly Microsoft Flight Sim. Thank you very much to Cody, and welcome in, Johnny. Good to see you, buddy. Jamie, thank you very much, man. That was awesome. Friggin' awesome. And if you had an Airbus, you would have been fine. Well, I'm the sort of idiot that would crash it. You know, I'd make a mess of that as well. No, I don't know why it's not working, lads. They should be. I didn't turn them off. Not sure what the issue is. They're not going to believe me though, even though I just said that. You know what I mean? But anyway, that was a lot of fun. The aircraft here is getting unloaded. All the other aircraft we have with us. This flight, the lads started this many moons ago. Let's have a quick look over here. So what was it? It was twotonmurphy.com /FFA, was it? Group flight map. So have a look at the website here, lads, right? This is what the lads were currently working on. So they were going to every country in Europe, all right? And Iceland was covered, and that's done. And our destination tonight. Jesus, Wills! 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Thank you very, very much indeed, Wills. Lads, if you just got a tier 1 sub with thanks to Wills 1985, do be sure to say thank you. Great stuff, Wills. Cheers, buddy. So we've now arrived into the Isle of Man. Next week it's going to be from the Isle of Man down to Guernsey, which would be interesting. Not terribly fast, is it? Or not terribly far. It's a nice short hop. So I might do that. I was going to use the A321. I'm not going to use that yet. I'll probably do this in I might do this in general aviation, maybe something like a TBM or something that has, you know, a bit of legs on it. But a lot of fun. Sounds fun. Count us in. Nice one. Cheers, Jamie. Cheers, man. It's friggin' awesome. Again, we could expect a good bit of ATC. After Guernsey, it's down to Gibraltar. And that's going to be a bit of a crack. That's a nice flight. I'll probably A321 that one. After Gibraltar, it's back over then to Jersey, and then Jersey to Dublin. And that concludes the European leg. And then starting in just a couple of weeks, we're going to be doing the US. We're over to the FAA run, and that's going to be visiting every state in the US flying on VATSIM. So, yeah, the lads have had a lot of fun with this. Every Thursday night, 1900 Zulu, that's when, or 8 o'clock local time, do you know? So, yeah, it's a 125 block. Yeah, that's not bad, actually. So it's a shorter flight, so I'll see. I might do it in something a little bit smaller. And I need to check the runway dimensions at Guernsey. I don't know, like, would I take an MD-11 maybe? You just wouldn't know. Will I be on for a little bit longer? Not tonight, Johnny. We're back tomorrow, though. We're back tomorrow during the daytime at some stage, and failing that, we're definitely on tomorrow night. We have our D-Day commemorative flight tomorrow night. Jamie, thank you very, very much indeed, lads. And lads, it goes without saying, if you don't know who Jamie is, or if you don't already follow London Controller, do head on over, give the man a follow. He'll keep you entertained. He's the only person I know who can sing, dance, do ATC, fly a plane, troubleshoot, and chat all at the same time. And doesn't take a breath. Fantastic, right? But thank you very, very much indeed, mate. I've loved this flight tonight. It was certainly a challenge on takeoff. The ATC was just great along the way, and it was quite busy. There was a lot on the pilots tonight. You know, constant speed adjustments, heading adjustments, and altitude adjustments. It was definitely a lot of fun. Do you know? Yeah, love the general aviation stuff, Johnny. 100%, bud. 100%. Right, lads, that's the story. We're back at some stage tomorrow. And again, a massive shout out to all the guys looking after ATC tonight. Incredible. To Naughty Gnome and all our pilots who are flying along each and every week. It's great to see it, and it's so nice to hear that call sign on the network. It's great. So absolutely brilliant stuff. So that's it for tonight. We're back tomorrow at some stage. Keep your eyes on Discord. That's where we'll be keeping you up to date with what's happening next. So until then, have a wonderful evening. See you tomorrow.
Did you see what happened to Matty Lawson? Oh, that was brilliant. Did you see him? Matty, are you okay? Are you okay, Matty? Oh, Jesus.
Alright, ball right.
Hey, Rambog is here. Good to see you, man. Did I miss anyone else? Oh, Jesus, watch what you're doing, Murphy. I know! The dreaded chat! I know! See what happens? Did you see it? Collider is here. Dublin.